Smells like regular unleaded. Yes, and
What's up, sports world? Y'all know what it is, man. I'm Andre the Torch Robinson, the Fire Starter. Obviously, Challenger Community News. Obviously, sports reporter, sports writer, sports reporter. Also, Rise Up Family Zone. You already know what it is with Rise Up Family Sports. Shout out to my 716ers guys that's in the building right now, too. Andy Johnson. Shout out to DJ Nico Shaw that's in the building right now. What's good, 716 family?
Doing good, man. Doing good. It's a new day.
It's something, all right.
I want to, for sure. I also want to shout out my guy, brother from another mother, the guy who's been doing a lot of shows lately. The guy who I always thought should be doing shows and continue doing shows and keep bringing the flavor down there in the ATL. My guy Ron Thomas is in the building. What's good, Ron?
What's up?
Now, we already know we on championship weekend, right? So we got a lot to talk about with these divisional games. So there's a lot that's going to happen on this show tonight. I'm gonna be very honest with you. First and foremost, I want to give up a quick 5 to 10 minute diatribe on what everybody has been talking about, which is the Bills-Denver game. I want to do that. Also on the show later on, I want to play a game called Catch My Drift in SAW format. By the way, when I say SAW format, that means I want to play a game. By the way, in SAW format, Catch My Drift, catch or no catch. I'm about to catch folks and see if they literally keep the same energy when it comes to certain aspects of the game of football. I want to see if you keep the same energy or if you're going to be the selective type. By the way, I don't like selective folks. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't like the selective shit that I've been hearing on social media. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm the person who is the fire starter, which is an equal opportunity guy, the guy who likes the whole truth, nothing but the truth, okay? The entire truth, not parts, bits, and pieces. I like the whole story, all right? So I want y'all to like and share the show. Make sure y'all get y'all a drink for this one because this one is going to be fun. I'm going to come in two different aspects, the aspect of journalism and realism And then I'm going to come from the aspect of what some folks call conspiracy theorists. When I say this stuff, do not take anything I say offensive. Understand the assignment. Before anybody takes anything I say offensive, understand what the assignment is. So let me start off with the realism, the journalistic way. Let me start off with that when it comes to this Buffalo Bills Denver Broncos game. First and foremost, I'm going to touch on three things. Number one, Josh Allen. Number two, Sean McDermott. Number three, Brandon Beane. Number one, Josh Allen, you have to be accountable for 4 turnovers. I don't give a rat's ass what nobody talking about as far as, oh, well, such and such, you know, we never give Josh Allen flack when it comes to his gameplay in big game situations. That doesn't apply here, okay? I'm going to tell you that straight up. I've been one who's been hard on Josh Allen since 2018 when he first made his first little screen pass throw into the damn stands at St. John Fisher, okay? So that don't apply here, okay? That doesn't apply with me, and that doesn't apply here. Josh Allen, you are accountable for 4 turnovers yesterday. In the big game, you turned over the ball 4 times. And I mean, you had probably one of the most inexcusable fumbles before the first half ended. I've never seen that. I don't know what the hell you was doing, what you was thinking, but that is inexcusable for a former MVP. Number 2, you missed 3 throws on top of 4 turnovers, sir. And your offense had 5 turnovers in all, including James Cook's fumble. 3 missed throws. You missed Kincaid down the boundary. You missed Dawson Knox in between the numbers, and you missed Shakir on that screen pass that bounced off the ground. You missed all 3 misses, 2 of them in which could have been touchdowns. So you missed. You have to take accountability for that, which you did in the presser, which I can appreciate. But that accountability only goes so far. I'm not about to continue to listen to elite players continue to have to take responsibility and accountability for games that they are supposed to win at this point in your career. You are supposed to win big games in year 8. I don't want to hear no excuses whatsoever. So it is fine and dandy that you took accountability. That's great. But accountability does not erase the fact that you lost to Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos yesterday. It does not erase it. It does not excuse it. That's my thing on Josh Allen. Okay. Now let's get to Sean McDermott. Sean McDermott, you are accountable once again for giving up 33 points in a big game football, in a big game match. Once again, you've given up 30-plus points multiple times in the playoffs and went home multiple times. You knew. You had to know this. I don't care if you're the defensive coach, if you're a defensive guy. You knew that you had an advantage offensively, and Joe Brady did too. In the trenches, you had a 50-pound plus advantage. You had an advantage running the football because Denver has issues with runners, with elite runners. We watched it this year. And Denver has issues covering tight ends, both of which you saw in this game should have been taken advantage of. And all you had to do was play clean football. This is why I said that the Bills needed to win by double digits, because this wasn't the type of game that you could lay in the ref's hands. This wasn't the type of game that you could lay in the overtime to win this game, because guess what? The Bills are 0-7 in overtime games. So I wasn't planning for this game to go in overtime, nor was I planning for them to give up 30-plus points, because once again, you had to be dominant. If you were going to beat the Denver Broncos, you were going to have to dominate and beat the Denver Broncos with clean football and taking advantage of the things that you had the advantages for. I seen none of that I seen none of that. Sean McDermott, you are responsible for putting your players in the best position to win football games. You have not when the big games has mattered. You have not. Multiple times you've proven you cannot get the job done. I don't care what roster it is. You have not been able to get the job done. I told you this. I told everybody, the entire world. And y'all know this because we keep receipts. I told y'all Sean McDermott's time was coming up. I told you what the criteria was for what would happen if Sean McDermott did not exceed expectations. Okay? It's very simple. If I am, and I don't give a damn about, and I want to say this right out loud publicly, you could clip this. I don't give a damn about Pegula because Pegula don't give a damn about these teams, nor do he care as an owner, to be honest with you. He is not a sports guy whatsoever. He doesn't know shit about sports, to be honest with you. Now, if we were talking oil fracking, then that's a different subject and matter for a different time. But we are talking about sports. Obviously, don't give a shit. But if I was Pegula, my conversation with Sean McDermott is very simple. What was the expectations this year, Sean? You didn't meet him? All right. I'm going to need your key card. I'm going to need all your accesses to the building. I'm going to need all that from you. And I'm going to have to wish you well on future endeavors. Because we know where everybody decided this team and what direction this team was going. And for the simple fact that you did not exceed expectations and did not meet the expectations, I cannot let you get off the hook with this elite mediocrity. Shout out to Devon Stanfield for that quote. I cannot continue to let you get away with this. Okay? So out the door you go. Now let's get to Brandon Beane. Mr. Arrogant. Mr. In the beginning of the year, I didn't need wide receivers. Then went and got a plethora of wide receivers and none of them worked out. Mr. Oh, I needed we scored 30 points per game. You know what the irony of that is? You scored 30 points against Denver and still lost. Brandon Beane came into a situation, and I feel like Buffalo Bills fans are sometimes mind fucked. And when I say mind fucked, I mean controlled by the fact that the Bills had 17 years worth of losses, so that they think that the stuff that Brandon Beane has done is so great. It's not. It's actually not. Brandon Beane, out of 50, since Josh Allen was picked in 2018, there has been 57 picks made by this guy. Only 2 of them went to the Pro Bowl out of 57 picks. I want to know, and this is a big part of your job, is drafting talent. I want to know what job you can get away with 2.5% of your draftees actually hitting and being an impact. I want to know, what job can you get away with that? 2.5% success rate. I just want to know. Make that make sense. On top of the fact that who the hell told you to let Dane Jackson back in the building? Who said that was a good idea? Mr. I can't turn my head. Mr. As soon as Trey White goes out for one play, Dane Jackson comes in and does the exact very thing that we got rid of him for the first time. By the way, I'm going to tell you right now that catch that they called touchdown, Marvin Mims, that wasn't a catch. He bobbled it and it hit the ground. While he was going to the ground. We're not gonna go there. I got receipts for it if y'all want to argue that.
No.
If you want to argue, we gotta argue that. I got the receipts. That ball is bobbling. He does not have full possession. But once again, Dane Jackson gives up the big play. Who let him back in the building? Who told him that he can get his key card back? I'm not.
Sean McDermott.
No, that was Brandon Beane. Brandon Beane makes those decisions. I'm not understanding. Just make this make sense. On top of the fact that you legitimately gave two other teams world-class talents in Patrick Mahomes and Justin Jefferson. You know who's laughing at all this? And I'm gonna be honest, I told you about the Bills loving to be somebody else's story.
Mm-hmm.
Stephon Diggs is laughing his ass off right now. He is having a field day with all this. The guy that couldn't get to the Super Bowl here is about to, by default, next week, walk right into the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Next week, legitimately.
Yeah.
You fired Sean McDermott, but gave Brandon Beane a promotion? Dude, this is so indicative of what I call a dereliction of duty by Pegula. He's lazy. The reason why he did that is so that he doesn't have to go find a real GM, so that he doesn't have to find a real football operations person. That's why he did this. This is laziness at its best. You can't tell me that you fired Sean McDermott off the rosters he's giving you in the last couple seasons, and you let Beane stay and get a promotion. Make this make sense. And by the way, Josh Allen has made both of them look good throughout his mistakes, regardless of all his millions of mistakes, which he should take accountability for.
But
Josh Allen has made both Sean McDermott and Brandon Beane look better than what they actually are, if we're being real.
can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead and ask.
What do y'all owners say about all this? And still my friends, all this fuck up.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a hint on that from a guy who covers both Bills and Sabres.
What?
You know how long it took to get rid of Kevin Adams?
3 years.
3 years too long. Make it make sense.
True. That's
So-
true.
Make it make sense.
So
Look at the
basically-
Sabres right now. What did the Sabres do as soon as they got rid of Kevin Adams?
Start winning.
They've won 14 out of 17 games. Buffalo ain't did that in 4 years. Make
So
this make sense.
so basically you telling me your owner don't give a damn.
Pretty much.
I'm telling you that
You're
Kim
my friend.
Pegula is more of a sports owner than the actual owner.
Then
Kim has been around more than the other Pegula. Notice I won't give him the even liberty of saying his first name.
then
Other Pegula.
it start at the top. So if
Yes,
your
sir.
owner don't give a damn, still my friend. The rest of the team will not give a damn
The
either.
owner is not a sports-minded owner. He's not
He
a
only,
sports
No.
he
owner.
only wants to be around when the press is around.
Everybody
Oh,
and
when
their
you
mama
saw
know
the
this.
That the
Everybody
problem.
and their mama know
The
this.
draft, click. That's when he's around. Other than that,
Hey.
he's nowhere to be seen.
Thank you. Nowhere to be found. And again, I've been covering the Sabres for almost 10 years. I've been covering the Bills for almost 10. But go ahead.
That the problem, because what he put it out there, and you told me that a long time ago, Andre. Actions speak louder than words.
They do.
Where his actions telling the whole world, I don't give a damn about Buffalo.
He don't. He don't. Mind you, Buffalo is a small market, by the way.
Right, it might be a small market, but we've seen a lot of small market teams win over the years.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So
That's because they have sports-minded people.
right,
That's in there.
So-
Not science experiments, because let's be clear, Sean McDermott and Brandon Beane was both science experiments. Neither
Right.
one of them had GM experience or head coaching experience when they got
So-
the business. Go ahead.
okay, if it were up to y'all, who will y'all next head coach would be of the Buffalo Bills?
So watch this. I said this. Now people have to understand the environment in which the Bills are in right now. The Bills, and this is off the field. The Bills just built a new stadium.
Mm-hmm.
They cut out 20,000 seats.
Mm-hmm.
They upped the prices on tickets. They're making people play licenses for these seats, which tells me that the Bills want a certain clientele at these games. Well, in order to appease these people, these folks, this clientele, you're going to have a winning product for people to continue to pay these prices. We are in an economy right now that is dog shit. Thanks to that orange man and that's in Austin.
We're not going to talk about him, but
the orange guy.
The orange Smurf in power.
Yeah, yeah. So you have to have a winning product. People are tired of circling the wagons. By the way, get rid of that slogan. I'm gonna keep telling y'all this. Hold on, Ron. Let me finish answering the question. Get rid of circling the wagons because that's all you've been doing. Getting to the line and then somehow you finding a way to fuck it up.
No. We're not circling the wagons. We're circling the drain.
And not getting across and not getting to the promised land.
What?
It's like Moses being in the wilderness, wandering around for 40 years and not getting into the promised land. This is exactly what the Buffalo Bills have been doing. This is exactly what the Buffalo Bills been doing. See, everybody was so happy when Moses freed the Israelites, right? Because they was in bondage. This is exactly the same thing that is happening with the Buffalo Bills. Parallel universe. 17 years y'all was in bondage for mediocrity. Then all of a sudden, here comes Moses. You make playoffs, yada yada. You get to the line, and then you can't go across the line. It's exactly the same thing. They're not gonna pay for that. People are not gonna pay for that. So guess what Buffalo needs now, especially after this shit that you just pulled. By the way, Buffalo can't do two things right at the same time. They cannot do two things right at the same time. It's almost like the WWE with Vince McMahon running it.
Yeah. Oh,
you do one step forward to take 3 steps back. By getting rid of Sean McDermott and not getting rid of Brandon Beane, you just made things even worse to me because now you're going to have to go get a legitimate coach. Guess what? And it's going to have to be a splash of a coach because you're going into a new stadium. You are now trying to appease a certain audience. So you got to go make a splash. So my answer to that question is, what better way to stick it to the New England Patriots by going to get your boy Bill Belichick? Here's why I say that. Because 3 things I can tell you right now. This is me. I don't know if Brandon Beane is this smart. I would have been on the phone yesterday talking to that guy who really doesn't want to coach the North Carolina Tar Heels. And I'd have been calling him, telling him, I need you to do 3 things. Number 1, fix this defense in the playoffs because that's been a problem. Giving up 30-plus points in the playoffs. Name times where Bill Belichick gave up 30 points in playoffs. I'll wait. That's number 1. Fix this defense in the playoffs. Number 1. Number 2, I need Josh Allen to be mentally sound enough to make the legitimate throws that he needs to make in big game playoff situations, because I'm not about to sit up here and excuse Josh Allen for last year missing the throw to Kincaid against the Chiefs last year. We're not about to excuse that. He missed him legitimately. Josh, other knock on Josh is that he doesn't make the elite throws when you need him the most.
What?
In critical games. I almost was gonna say he may need to take a page out of Caleb Williams' book, but Caleb threw an interception yesterday.
But the difference between Caleb and Josh, Caleb, you might as say still a rookie, and he got better.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Josh looked like he's going back to his old ways. When y'all had, I don't know who he was with the New York Giants. And
I know, with Brian Daboll. We get it. Which is the reason why I'm not hiring Brian Daboll. By the way, I keep hearing this about Brian Daboll should be the head coach. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. First and foremost, once again, you need a splash going into this new stadium. I don't know a bigger splash you could get than replacing the head coach with 6-time Super Bowl head coach Bill Belichick and sticking it to Robert Kraft, who fired him after Brady left. I don't know how. And here's the third thing I need Belichick to do, by the way. Number 3. Hey, Bill, if they don't want to get in line in year 1, I need you to implode this whole situation from the ground up, legitimately. Because guess what? Guess what the knock is now? Guess what the conversation is now? Josh will never win a Super Bowl here.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, if y'all feel like that, if people really feel like that, you want to hear about circling wagons? How about I circle back to the beginning of this show when you said the only 2 people I hear asking the hardest questions is me and Mookie, right?
Right.
When it comes to sports, well, here's a hard question you're going to have to ask yourself. You ready for this?
Yeah.
And people not going to like it. People didn't like it when I told them Stephon Diggs was going to get traded too. They didn't like it. But if you don't think Josh Allen can win a Super Bowl in Buffalo, it may be time to trade Josh Allen for some real draft capital and assets. If that's the damn case.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Because you're wasting this man's talent, and he's about to be 30. Now, I understand people will say, well, Peyton Manning won one at 37, and John Elway won one at 37 and 38. Sir, this ain't the same football that John Elway and Peyton Manning actually was playing. This ain't the same football game. And the same opportunity does not, essentially, it's not written in the stars that Josh Allen will play till 37. It's not written in the stars that Josh Allen will play till he's 40. That's not written in the stars. It's not written in nobody's stars. So all you can worry about is right now. And I'm telling you, I'll say it because I know some folks scared to say it. If you don't think he can win a Super Bowl here in Buffalo, it may be time to trade your man for assets and rebuild all over again. Because guess what? Your team already kind of looked like a rebuild to begin with anyway. The Bills look like they faking a rebuild. With the roster you see right now, the team you got right now, it looked like Buffalo is faking a rebuild.
And
with Sean McDermott being fired, you tell me another coach that legitimately makes sense. You bet not say Joe Brady. Don't say Joe Brady gonna be the new head coach.
I would say
I got one in mind.
I got 2 of them. You ready for this?
Let's hear it.
If you gonna make a splash, the man that just stepped down from Pittsburgh. If you want to make a
Mike Tomlin not coming for that. Mike Tomlin not coming to rebuild the whole team again.
I know, but you got some of the parts already. You bought some of the groceries. You shopping for the groceries already. Now let him cook.
Oh, I totally get what you're saying. I mean, as nice as that sounds, here's the other. Oh, okay. So now let me get to the conspiracy side of this. I'm glad you did that because now you just made me want to segue right to the conspiracy side. Ready? First and foremost, for those who keep talking about Brandon Beane and all this stuff, let's not forget who really ended the drought in Buffalo. It is Martin Luther King Day, by the way. I'm a shout out Dr. Martin Luther King. Let's not forget that Tyrod Taylor and Doug Whaley are the originators who stopped the drought. It's funny how we quickly want to erase that. Like we totally just forgot that's what happened in 2017. Funny how we forget about that. By the way, that goes to my next sentiment, Ron. Buffalo is not hiring no black coach. Absolutely not.
They should.
Not this city. Not this city. Andy, as much as you say they should, you know the optics.
Andre, you gotta give me more than that. You want some more
conspiracy theory? Conspiracy theory? Hold on, let me sound like a conspiracy theorist now. And I told you, don't get offended by what I'm saying, but I'm gonna give it to you straight and plain. If you want the conspiracy side, the conspiracy theory side, first and foremost, what happened to Tyrod Taylor and Doug Whaley right after they went to the playoffs? Both of them got fired off the team. Buffalo don't want nobody black in here because that would be too much like representing the community. Oops. That's number one. That's number one. Number two, they ain't getting no black quarterback in here neither. EJ Manuel was the last of that. Wow. You ain't getting another black quarterback to come here.
You're not telling me what I want to hear.
Oh, you know why? You want me to literally?
Andre, I'm trying to take it there.
You want to know why? Because black quarterbacks are on a shorter string than any other quarterback that play in the league.
You mentioned my point, Andre.
Okay.
No,
so watch this. So let's go with that. So now you get 2 science experiments, and you get Josh Allen, who you moved up to number 6 to go get, right? And then you sit here and waste all this talent. You sit up here, you play friends and shit with other teams, giving up Justin Jefferson, giving up the pick that got the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes. Now people gonna say in hindsight. I don't want to hear that hindsight shit. Your job is to do what you're supposed to with these picks and get the best out of these damn picks. You literally went and got Tremaine Edmonds and then didn't even keep him after developmental for 5 years. You didn't keep him. No. To me, it sounds like Buffalo like being in elite mediocrity status. They love it.
Hold on, Andre. Breaking news: Saleh is now the Titans head coach.
Who?
Saleh.
Robert Saleh is now the Titans head coach.
Hilarious.
Andre, you will mention my whole point. That's where I was finna go.
Oh, I know where you going, Ryan. Look. We done did too many. I done been too long. I know where you going. I get where you going.
So
here's another thing. Ready for this? Ready for this? I'm gonna sound even more like a conspiracy theorist when I say this, and they ain't gonna like this. It's people right now think Josh Allen is the op.
Thank you.
By the way, it's time to start putting some onus on Josh Allen too. For those who don't like to put responsibility on Josh Allen, it's time to give Josh Allen some onus. Oh yeah, it's time to start evaluating Josh Allen too. Mr. I can't make throws when it matters most. We could put up 40 touchdowns 5 seasons in a row, and that's all fine and dandy. But your playoff performance is what you get judged by. Your playoff performances is what you get judged by. By the way, Josh Allen is at fault for the Houston loss. Mm-hmm. He at fault for the Cincinnati loss, and he's damn sure at fault for this one.
That's 3.
For this one.
You mentioned one more.
3.
You mentioned one more.
Which one?
The Kansas City fault. In the playoff, yes. Because Kincaid was wide open.
Okay, well, you going by that. He missed that pass. He did. But you know who's more at fault for that loss? The defense. Who? The defense.
I mean, it'll be on.
Oh, and let's not forget that game, McDermott also called that bullshit-ass fake punt with DeMar Hamlin, that PR stunt that he called himself doing. Yeah, no. See, I'm telling the entire truth. I like telling the entire truth. I don't like making bits and pieces, taking little kibbles and bits, and then trying to, you know what I mean, piece a narrative. I'm gonna tell the entire story. And let's be clear. I am the one who also told y'all Stephon Diggs was gonna get traded before it even blasted. I'm the one who told y'all about Sean McDermott and all this and what the criteria was for Sean McDermott. I told y'all that. I'm also going to tell you this. Until, and I said this before, but I'm going to say it again, and this sounds like the color purple. Until Buffalo does right by the community, I'm going to sound like a real conspiracy theorist now. When I say until Buffalo do right by the community, y'all win in the Super Bowl? Really? I doubt it. And that's not trying to be malicious. I'm being for real. Buffalo has lost in some of the craziest ways I've ever seen in football.
So I want to ask you this.
Oh, hold on. While we talking about conspiracy theory, folks, if y'all want to be willfully ignorant, that's on y'all to be willfully ignorant. But we're not about to sit up here and act like the NFL integrity shouldn't be in question after what I just saw this weekend with officiating. You can say that Cooks catch wasn't a catch. You can say that if you want to, but then I got 4 other receipts that show different. We can play catch or don't catch. We can play. I told you we can play the game tonight. Catch my drift. Catch or no catch. And I'll just show you pictures or videos, and you can tell me whether they was considered catches or not. And if you consider it a catch, and if you don't match the same energy, I'm going to tell you that I feel like you're full of shit and that you're not matching the same energy. I'm going to tell you that. I'm just going to straight up tell you that. But I'm going to wait till later for all that. Because I'm going to let y'all rock now.
I really, that Buffalo and Denver game, let's start with that.
Just a misunderstanding. Sir.
Y'all came out in the first half. Y'all act like y'all did not want to play. Andy, DJ, y'all act like in the first half, y'all of that Denver game, y'all act like y'all did not want to play. Y'all were not ready for that game. Is I missing something, Andy?
No, that seems right.
Now, to me, that on the head coach, that on your GM, that on your owner, that on your OC.
I agree.
I can't hear nothing.
You can't hear Ron?
I mean, yes, y'all came back in the second half, but still, Josh Allen act like he never played football before. Is I wrong, Andy?
I mean, in that first half, no, definitely. First, in the very beginning of the second half, yeah, you're right.
So, my question to you is Josh Allen who y'all say he is?
I'd say he's proven to the point that he's one of the top quarterbacks in the thing. He just happens to have a few bad games.
Right, at the wrong time.
Yeah, well, I mean, some of Mahomes' bad games have been in the Super Bowl. So
That's true. That's true. But Josh, it seemed like instead of y'all going forward, y'all coming back. Like y'all had not. This was y'all year. Was Josh Allen year to get to the Super Bowl? Nobody was in front of y'all.
and that should cost the GM and the coach their jobs. And somehow
Yeah.
the coach, but the GM somehow still has a job.
And if I'm Buffalo fans, I would be pissed. I would be writing to the news people in Buffalo, to everybody. That man should lose his job.
I agree.
He should not even have a job right now. But I mean, let me know if I'm going about this the wrong way, Andy.
No, I don't think you are. I think everything you said is right, and I've been complaining about McDermott wasn't the right guy for a few years. I've been on the Bean thing for like the last 2, and somehow he gets a promotion. It just don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
I know who I want to be our head coach, but
Give me your answer.
Brian Flores.
Okay, I'm glad you said that, because right now he meeting with Pittsburgh or Baltimore.
And if I were Buffalo, I'd be trying to get him here.
He
You get
made
him
him.
in here with a good offensive coordinator, he'll fix that fucking defense. We've seen him do it in Miami and in
What's up?
Minnesota. Brian Flores should be our next head coach.
Man, I can't hear nothing.
You can't even hear me? Oh,
He
gone.
left. Like I said, y'all better be on the phone with his agent right now
If it were up to me, I would be.
because he meeting with Baltimore and he been meeting with Pittsburgh.
Yep. We'll see what happens.
Now
That's who I believe. If
Huh?
Brian Flores comes in here and we get a good offensive coordinator, whether it be a young guy or somebody who has a little experience, I feel like I feel like we'd be fine.
So let me ask you, what do you think about the ex head coach of the Dolphins and y'all OC?
He's a good OC.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust him as OC because he literally had Shanahan the whole time he was in San Francisco.
Okay, with the Dolphins,
I mean, they had a good year, but I mean that was more. I feel like that was more Tyreek than anything.
but he was the head coach.
That's true.
With y'all, he would be the OC.
I think you'd have more of a relaxed attitude, and the pressure wouldn't get to him so much because he doesn't have as much responsibility on him. And I think he could flourish if he goes back to an OC position anywhere in the league.
Right now,
Yeah.
he's going for head coaches and OCs right now.
Yeah, head coach, no. An OC anywhere, yes.
And if y'all don't jump on it, Detroit, that's what they've been talking about. He might be Detroit OC.
I think they just hired somebody today.
Horton. They hired a guy named Horton.
Yeah. I don't know where he came from, but they hired somebody.
They hired an OC named Horton.
Or he might go to Tennessee.
Maybe.
I don't see he getting another head coaching job no time soon. No.
See, though, the thing is I want somebody that's, or at least the offensive coordinator, that's going to stay the offensive coordinator. No leaving after a year or 2 years.
What?
I need you to stick it out.
Well, that's why y'all tell him, look, if we give you a chance, sign you to a 4-year contract.
How many other GMs were fired around the league this season?
Not a lot, actually. There was only a couple.
My OG, we fired him.
Yeah.
So out of all the GMs that were fired, how many had a winning record?
None.
Chicago might finna fire their assistant GM. The 49ers might finna fire their GM or assistant GM. So that two right there. I cannot speak for nobody else.
Well, Miami fired theirs mid-season.
Yeah, Miami.
Hold on, I look.
Yeah, I you know what I mean. But so that's the only reason why I asked that question. Like there are reasons probably why they kept Bean. I mean, obviously he's got a winning team. He's got one of the most major pieces of the puzzle to pretty much attract any coach to want to come here and coach with Josh. So I mean, they're not going to take him off the board, and Pagula doesn't want to put his nose in the work and put his elbow grease in to go through this search. So he did take, and Andre is absolutely correct. They took the lazy way out on this, and they're going to put it all on Bean's shoulders, and they're basically probably saying, this is your baby now, and if it fails, it's on you. It's your fault then.
But once again, he's not competent.
But he's not going anywhere either, so we got to deal with it.
So
now it's the only thing we can look forward to is, all right, so we know who's in place. We know who's not at this point. So who's going to be the new head coach? And that's all that pretty much, you know what I mean? Like the search is on now, beginning today.
Wait, I have a question. Is this? Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't cut you off. Go ahead.
So I think the only logical explanations for that are there's a couple of good coaches out there. Where Andre also, I agree with him. Tomlin's not coming here, which would be great to have him as a coach, but he's not going to come to Buffalo for his specific reasons and whatever he's got going on, because he's going to want to go somewhere that, you know what I mean, is like, here, it's going to be like a Barry. He wants the Barry Switzer type situation. If he's going to come back, he wants to take over for Jimmy Johnson leaving for the Cowboys. You know what I mean? And Barry Switzer takes over, and it's seamless. He has that situation here, but he's not going to come to Buffalo.
But
now the only other coaches that I can see is Stagnetti, that just won the national championship, or the long shot. You know, there's two other choices: Belichick, which would be comical and entertaining at best, and it would sell tickets, or the real long shot, John Gruden.
But
No,
my
hold on. Look, enough with the John Gruden shit. Everyone's got to let that shit go.
I mean, you can't deny it.
The NFL has passed this dude by. Let's be real. The only reason he won a Super Bowl is because he was given a Super Bowl winning team, and during the Super Bowl, he knew all the Raiders. He knew all the packages, all the signs, all that shit.
Okay, hold on a second, Ron. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Ron, did you say assistant GM?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Continue.
But the John Gruden shit's got to end. That the NFL has passed that dude by. He's never really been that great of a coach.
But okay, I'm glad you said that. Has Sean McDermott been that great as a head coach?
I'd say he's a better coach than Gruden.
Sean McDermott.
That's not saying. Wait, that's not saying much. That is really not saying. Okay, so here's my thing, right? I don't think this job is definitely like attractive. Like, think about it. You got contracts that's a shit show. You don't know what you want to do with your coaching. You really don't have the real reality is y'all really should do a rebuild, but the fans are not going to accept any type of rebuild. You got a lot of bad contracts on your team, and you got a lot of issues with coaching and all that anyway. So you have to figure that out. And you kept the guy that was making it.
Well, we don't actually have that. We don't have that.
I don't think that's a. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
If we do everything we got to do, we can have up to $60 million in money, real quick.
So what does that look like? What does that look like? 60 million. What does that look like? Who are you taking off the board for that? Who are you cutting? Who are you releasing into the 60,000?
Well, I don't necessarily know if you have to release anybody, but you just redo their contract.
Okay.
So here's my thing. Let's just say you get this money, this 60 million. What makes you think you should trust Bean to do anything right to make that shit work?
That's my point.
I don't trust Bean to do anything right, but I don't have the ability to get rid of him either, unless I have a gun. But I'm not going to prison.
Dang.
Oh, okay. So we're all in agreement.
This is the situation we're in. I'm going to try and make the best of the situation.
But
I think you could do better than Bean. I just feel like I don't know if he's looking good enough that I think
going to do that. So the whole point, Bean shouldn't be there. Well, guess what? The owners decided he's going to be here, so we don't have a
Yogi. Sir, as I stated already, Pegula took the lazy way out and not having to find a football operations person and actually having to find a legitimate GM. That's going to get you to the next level. He's not.
He's not a Jim Irsay or a Biscotti.
He's
type
not a
owner.
sports guy. He took the
Well, okay,
Lakers.
I was just about to ask that because if you don't know, if you don't have no connections, maybe you need to do some hiring. I mean, you got friends. I don't know if he's friends with any of these owners. He need to start looking behind their like situations, their organizations, and be like, well, maybe I can pick that guy. Maybe I can go send somebody to go get that
He's
guy.
not going to do that.
But that my point right there. That my point. If your owner don't give a damn, why should anybody else give a damn either?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm on the outside looking in because I'm not a Bills fan,
Me too.
but I got a lot of Bills friends. I got friends that's Bills fans, so I am forced to be invested, and I'm seeing it. You got rid of a motherfucker. Well, you should have got rid of everybody. Brady, everybody. You need to start over. You got a new stadium coming in there. You got to start fresh. So that's just my thought process on it. Joe Brady, they're trying to get Vrabel back. Brady's coming back. I don't want to see no more of them fucking hooks and ladder plays. I done seen this shit too many fucking times. I've seen too many screenplays all the fucking time. It's getting too fucking predictable. It's getting too predictable. Make a change, figure that shit out.
Let me ask you this. Who would be the perfect head coach and OC in your eyes to take over Buffalo?
Well, I'm kind of greedy. I kind of wanted Saleh as my guy, but it seems to me he already got hired.
Yeah, he went to Tennessee tonight.
I'm worried about our guy. We're trying to get. What's that background? Crazy.
Brian Ford.
Yeah. Just basically, for our organization, I really wanted Saleh. Saleh was the guy that I was really looking at. Anything in the Mike McDonald tree would be nice for y'all. Mike McDonald would be great as y'all OC. I wouldn't hire him as a coach though, but maybe an OC for sure. But quite frankly though, and this is just my theory, I don't know if it's true or not though, so just bear with me. I think you need somebody that can really sit down and really be in control. And I think you have to have a stature. I'm okay with Belichick beating y'all coach. That's going to get a structure in there and discipline. And telling Josh Allen don't do the dumb shit. We don't need no more of Josh Allen's friends. You need somebody that's going to regulate. Make sure he get his shit right. Don't make dumbass decisions. It seems to me Josh Allen is the big dog, and everybody wants to make him happy. That's just my philosophy. My theory on it. I don't know if it's true.
All I did trying to say something got to change with Buffalo. You go back to that, Andre.
Is there?
Go back to that comment, please.
Nobody want Gruden.
You know what Gruden bring that y'all missing, Andre?
Attitude.
And what else?
Yes.
I think it all starts with y'all organization though.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't know who's making the real decisions because if they're both making decisions, then they both should have been fired.
Well, come to the guy who knows. Come to the guy who knows, which would be me.
What else John Gruden bring, Andre?
Legitimacy.
If you're gonna bring John Gruden, you might as well bring Belichick.
That's why I just tell you.
Right.
Yeah. If you're gonna go John Gruden, you might as well get
tell
Belichick.
y'all.
There you go. Your 1-2 punch right there. Your GM and your head coach. Bam.
If you really wanted to splash, you go get Belichick. I'm telling you now. It would be the biggest splash in the world. Like I said, you're sticking it to the Patriots because your guy fired you after Tom Brady left. And on top of that, I told you, you need Belichick to do 3 things for you and 3 things only. Get that defense right during the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Give Josh Allen the Tom Brady treatment that you gave him in New England, so that he can be more mentally tough, so that he can make legitimate throws when it matters most. Because that's another knock on Josh Allen, is that he has not made the elite throws when it mattered most in games when you needed him to. He has not.
Andre, I'm not gonna let you do that, Andre.
Oh, no. I'm gonna do that.
Andre,
I'm gonna do that.
I'm not gonna let you
I'm gonna do that.
Andre.
You want to know why I'm gonna do that? Because he missed 3 yesterday.
Go ahead. I don't want to cut you off. It's your show. I ain't want to cut you off, but go ahead.
I'm gonna do that. He missed 3 yesterday. Legitimate. 2 should have been touchdowns. He missed last year. He missed last year in the Kansas City game. Last year, missed them wide open.
No, wait. Okay. So Andre, here's my thing though, right? With Josh Allen, you got to take the good with the bad sometimes. I can tell you that he's the reason why that these motherfuckers are actually relevant anyway. I'm arguing with your man.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Stop there. What I just tell y'all? Did I not just say this earlier?
Yeah.
I just said this earlier. You are repeating the same thing I just said earlier. But
I didn't watch the show. I didn't watch the show, brother. We on the same page.
No. Go watch it back. Bro.
Okay, all right. We're on the same page.
Yogi,
continue.
And you might not want to hear this. Your team got the same problem that Buffalo got.
Oh yeah, no. I know that. But here's my thing, though. We're not firing our GM, though. We know what our GM is bringing. Our GM is bringing all these Pro Bowlers, and he's doing his job.
But
it's just the players are not handling their business. That's all. And Josh, he might not handle his. Nah, look.
Yo,
Josh Allen might not handle his business at times, but I'm telling you, he's the reason why y'all are a lot of these things. He's the reason why y'all relevant. He's also the reason why he still got his job. He should have been fired. He should have been fired. Everybody should have been fired.
I'm with you on that, but y'all bringing in all the Pro Bowlers and y'all be on the couch.
That's on us. That's what I'm telling you. No, I hear what you're saying. You're absolutely right. That's on that, but that's not on the play. That's on the players, and that's on coaching a little bit too.
Right.
Especially Zach Orr. So I don't know what you're saying.
I'm with you. That's what I'm saying. Me and you on the same page. But what I'm saying, we ain't gonna be like, you know what? We need to stop bringing in all these Pro Bowlers and all the injured players like Buffalo do.
No, so that's where you're wrong though, because that GM of yours hasn't been doing, well, not yours, but the Bills GM hasn't been doing a good job on that. And for you to give him a promotion says a lot of what your structure.
Yo, you can see this right here that's in front of you, right? You see this?
You see that?
I'm looking at it.
I just wanted to make sure you saw that.
Oh no, listen, we're in the group chat. I hope you pull up because I've been looking for Daryl, and Daryl, he jumped off the roof when these niggas lost. So I ain't see from him yet. I ain't hear from him yet.
Add me to that group chat, please.
It is what it is. Oh, I guess we'll add a separate group chat. But yeah, our group chat was going crazy. Listen, let me tell you about something about Brady too. I don't know why people are seeing anything in Brady. I think that's all product of Josh Allen. I'm in the group chat. I'm watching this game, the Denver game. I'm calling the screens. I called the hook and ladder play. I called it. He's predictable, very predictable. It's all Josh Allen. It's always been Josh Allen. Josh Allen kept the lights on in that building, and at the end of the day, Cat should have been gone. It didn't happen, and y'all gonna be here. I don't want Gabriel. You need somebody who's gonna set a structure and challenge Josh Allen. Number one, you need a receiver. I don't know if, in all reality, you're gonna get you need an alpha. Josh Allen probably wants to be the only alpha.
Okay.
He might want to be the only alpha
right now.
Well, you need to bring him in here. And to be honest, you need a coach. Look, hear me out. You need a coach that's gonna control egos just as much as managing games, coaching teams. That's a big part of why coaches like Phil Jackson, you got all that star power around, he settles everybody. He's a big dog and he manages all the big dogs. The thing is, and this is just my theory, I think Josh Allen wants to be the only big dog. He don't want nobody challenging him. He don't want none of that. Y'all need a number one receiver, but what number one receivers come with that ego.
Okay.
And you got to manage that just as much as Josh Allen.
But you cannot be a big dog and you eating puppy chow. You crying after the game. How you gonna be a big dog and you crying?
Well, that was tears of joy for me. I was happy to see y'all motherfuckers lose.
I mean, I
So
know you
I
were,
was so happy. It brings me joy.
I know you was, but what I'm saying, no team want to see that. If I own the Buffalo Bills, I don't want to see my quarterback crying. You take the ass with it and you do better next year. You get the shit done.
Every athlete
I know why he was
has their
crying.
moment. Every athlete has their moment.
But what I'm saying, you showing the team.
The other day he had his cry moment. I mean, even T.O. had that moment.
T.O. had every moment.
That's my quarterback. I mean, come on, man. Hall of Famer, he cried too. So I'm not going to get on Josh for crying. I mean, whatever. You know what I mean? He was disappointed. He probably knew all this shit. He probably knew all this shit was coming down the pipe.
What you telling the team? What you telling your teammates? What you showing your teammates? You supposed to be the leader of the team. What you telling them?
Well, I wanted him to lose so bad, and I was happy about that. This is kind of a reach on your part. You kind of reaching a little bit, bro. Even though I was happy to see these motherfuckers lose.
I know
that's just how that shit goes. I think that's just how that shit goes.
I'll give him one. Everybody
he's crying because.
I mean, you gotta think too. All right, this is probably the most emotional year he's ever been. He just found out his wife's pregnant. He just got married. He's losing his coach. He just lost a fucking game that he knows that he should have won.
Man. Put your skirt down, B. Fuck is you talking? Put your skirt down, man.
Man, what are you afraid to cry?
Wait a minute. You know how many quarterbacks
in the privacy seat of my own home? I'm crying.
You know how many quarterbacks?
I ain't
Look
taking
at
that
John Elway. John Elway did not make it to a Super Bowl till he was 37.
His last 2 years in his career.
Right. So
thank God.
I did not want.
He made it to Super Bowl, but he didn't win it until the last 2 years.
But what I'm saying, I did not once see John Elway cry after an AFC championship game.
Ron, that was almost 30 years ago.
I just said
players then and players now.
No.
Hey, yo, cry in your bedroom. Cry when nobody see you. I'm cool with me. Cry. I'm not even going to do that. Cry behind closed doors, man.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with
crying behind closed doors. You don't cry after the game.
I'm not crying. Now,
Lamar didn't cry to the cameras, and he didn't cry in a press conference, but we saw his ass crying a couple years in a row on the sidelines in the playoffs. So I don't want to hear that bullshit about the court. You know what I mean about quarterbacks crying. They cry. They just got that one on camera.
And I'm cool with that though. My thing is though, y'all motherfuckers is going to keep on crying because I don't see any changes. You got they talking about bringing Gable back. You got Brady there. I see predictable. We're going to rely on Josh Allen shit, and y'all not going to go nowhere. This was a bad decision. If you was going to do it, you had to get rid of everybody. And to give this motherfucker a promotion is nasty. It seems like he threw his ass under the bus. That's what it seems like. I don't know.
But it's not something that we can do anything about. I mean, let's be realistic. Terry Pegula's connections in sports are more in tennis than football and hockey.
So I have a question for you then. Is he still? I know they say that he's going to still keep the GM title. Is there any chance that he's going to relinquish that, or is he just going to keep it? He's going to make all football decisions.
I don't know. I don't even know what the promotion was because I was driving all day long, so I haven't even been paying attention.
So I think
I know Andre would more know.
I think Andy and Andre would know that.
Andre, where you go?
Andy and Andre would know more about that.
He got promoted to head of
what was the question?
Operations.
We were trying to figure out what was his title. What was his actual title?
Who?
Your GM.
Bean's promotion.
Bean's promotion is head director of football operations now and GM.
Okay, so he's the new John Elway of our team.
Okay, so is he going to relinquish any of those titles? That's what I'm trying to figure out because if he's that
That hasn't been talked about yet, but I'm gonna be very honest with you.
He
For
might.
somebody who don't deserve that promotion, I think that this might be a setup for him to get fired.
Could be.
Could be. Yeah.
Well, then this nigga Pagulio need to be fired for doing that dumb shit. Then
Again,
Yeah,
why
fire
would
and
he
owner.
do that?
you gotta watch the beginning. Hold on, watch this, Yogi. You gotta watch the beginning of the show. I literally said that there was a dereliction of duty to me personally when it comes to Pagula. And if I was all the other owners, I'd be trying to vote his ass right up out of here too. He sucks as an owner. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Remember that movie Casino?
Yeah.
When my man Rothstein was trying to to finagle the title, like, yo, I'm not in charge, but he kind of in charge. I see this is some bullshit here. You trying to figure it out. You got to figure it out. You going to tell the fans that you're in charge, but you're not in charge.
Yeah.
He's the director, of food and beverage. He moved from this. Yeah,
in front of
but we know you the boss. The fans want you fired. They all want you fired. Why you still here? Nasty.
Emotional at the time.
Hold on. Watch this. Ready? Conspiracy theory type of thought. Josh Allen. That was an embarrassment ritual.
Whoa. I felt like he cried because they know they ain't shit. And they ain't going nowhere with that fucking team.
Yogi, don't get me started. You want to talk about conspiracy theories. Listen, there's a whole nother. First of all, number one, I'm sick of folks acting like that the NFL is not a part of Hollyweird.
Yeah. It's been for a long time, Andre.
Hold on, watch this. I told you I could come from a conspiracy theorist standpoint, and I bet you it's gonna still sound legit. Because to be honest with you, it is legit what I'm saying. Dude, stop acting like NFL not a part of Hollyweird. I'm telling you,
hey, listen.
People, Yogi, it's people right now think Josh Allen is the op.
Oh, well, you know how I feel about Josh Allen. You know how I feel. So
I know. Why you think I said what I? Why you think I just said?
You know how I feel. Oh, okay. All right, you know how I feel. That's why I said it. It brings me tears of joy to see that motherfucker cry on stage like a little bitch. And I'm as happy as
You're
hell.
just mad because he owns your franchise.
That's not true. That's
embarrassment rituals. I'm telling you.
Listen. We got rings. That we can't. We're not talking the same talk.
I'm sorry. No.
That's it.
You
Yeah.
rings.
Yeah.
We're
Got him.
talking Lamar. He owns Lamar.
Whoa. And where has that got? That's the problem. If your Super Bowl is beating the Ravens, God bless you, dummy. It ain't good, but it don't matter.
Dummy.
You
don't
have Lamar Jackson. You don't have Lamar Jackson. You don't have Mahomes. You don't. This was your year, and you choked. Don't talk to me about Lamar. And you ain't get no rings.
You act like Lamar wouldn't have done the same thing in the playoffs. That team would have not.
Lamar's not here, baby.
So
we're talking about the Bills. We're talking about the Bills now.
You know why he didn't have to go through?
We're talking about the Bills.
They weren't good enough to make the playoffs.
And Josh Allen was not good enough to make a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
it don't matter. You ain't had nobody to stop you, and you still choked. Stop. It's over. Stop.
All right. Yeah. But you can't compare apples to oranges because Lamar wasn't even in the dance. He didn't have a chance.
Oh my God. Hey, wait. Josh Allen with third base with Shorty at the prom and didn't fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry.
At least he went to the prom though.
I'm not going to the prom. You going to the prom. What are you talking about? I'm worried about after the prom with Shorty. I don't know what you're doing. I'm going to the prom. I don't know what you're talking about. You were going to the prom though.
This year, Lamar was the limo.
He wasn't even a prom king. He nasty.
Yogi, right now, y'all should be worrying because a rumor going around talks about Lamar would like to go to Miami Dolphins.
I heard Raiders. And let's be clear. Andre knows how I feel about this too. We get 6th-round picks for Lamar. I'll let his ass go right now. He's tying up damn near $70 million of our money in contract. To be honest, man, I'd rather start over. I've been consistent saying this.
You don't want to start over quarterback this year.
Oh, okay. So let's say this now, because I do believe that we're in the same page. You have organization that the fan base is clamoring for a championship. You can't take a year off. You technically should take a year off and restructure that whole team, but your fan base won't let that happen because
can't
your
take off.
organization is not. Yeah, your organization
They
is there.
can't. Yogi, they can't take off because of that new stadium. They can't
And
take
that's
off.
another thing.
Exactly.
If your GM was doing his job like he was supposed to, you would have been having the players in it, and y'all probably would have been in the Super Bowl right now. We can kind of get away with it because no matter what, we're gonna always produce good players through our scouting teams and shit like that to get Pro Bowlers. You feel what I'm saying? So when your man can't get it right, now
I'm sorry.
That's why you should have got rid of
Bean.
Bean.
Last time you guys made a Super Bowl, like.
Oh, are we talking about Super Bowls? Or are we talking about bringing players in there to help your bum ass quarterback Josh Allen? Which one is it? Because now, are you moving the goalpost?
Who has the better playoff?
Are you moving the goalpost now? Let me know. Because I think this is disgusting what you're doing. This ain't about us.
Let me know when your quarterback wins 6 playoff games. Huh? How many years is that going to take?
All right, listen, I'm sorry. Just let me know when y'all get some rings. I can't talk to people that ain't got no rings. So you talk to them. Don't talk to me. Talk to them. Don't talk to me. We got rings. I know what we're talking about.
You had rings 20 years ago.
No matter. We got one. Y'all are 0-4. Don't talk to me. What was y'all going to do when y'all got there? 0-5. I don't want to hear it. Stop talking to me about some. Nigga, we got rings. Y'all ain't got nothing.
Without Ray Lewis, you don't have shit. So let's.
Don't matter.
We just got more dust on ours.
Yeah, this shit got rust. That shit is rust.
I said we just got more dust on our championship.
Yeah, I think it's rust and dust. I think it's more dust and rust and dust.
The whole topic.
No, I mean I'm not lying. I mean our championship just has more dust on it than yours does.
Oh,
I mean, 63 and 64 before the Super Bowl, we still got a championship.
Look,
back to back, actually.
Let's talk about the Chicago Bears. Let's talk about the Chicago Bears and the Rams game.
Wait, hold on. Hey, listen, Diggs might be in the Super Bowl before y'all is fucking disgusting. I'm waiting. Oh my God. Don't let me troll. I'm going to troll that.
It ain't like he's going to win. The NFC is going to dominate the Patriots in the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
Did you not just see what Seattle did to the 49ers?
Wait, San Fran was on borrowed time anyway. They playing with 3rd and 4th stringers. They was on borrowed time.
And they were blowing people out and had just as good a record as the Patriots.
And then they beat. There's a lot of teams that was beat. Listen, Patriots is free lunch team. They're a free lunch team too. They've been mooching just as much as the Bills was. Just so happens the Bills ain't finished their food. The Pats did their damn job. That's what happened. And they just been playing bums. And look, they about to play a fucking team that should blow them out with a 3rd string court. Like they've been a bad team too. That's all. Like, and they got a home game. Well, actually, no, Denver. They got to go in Denver, but they gonna beat them. So it is what it is. I'm not, no man. But back to y'all Bills fucking up y'all players. Let's get back to that. You're done. I don't want to hear nothing about no mafia, no fucking more. They done. You kept being around. You're definitely done.
Okay.
The quarterback, it don't matter who y'all get in this.
The teams
you're gonna crash that and gonna lose again.
Talk about teams that do.
Oh no! So then you shouldn't be talking.
You can make the playoffs again.
You should not talk to me until you get rings.
You had the worst AFC. You had the worst AFC division, and you still couldn't make the playoffs. You don't get to talk about my team.
I do when y'all get rings. I mean, you shouldn't talk to me until you get some rings in your shit. Don't talk about them rings that even the NFL was even in yet.
You haven't had rings in 20 years. Get out of here with that.
We got
more
than y'all.
Their Super Bowl ring from the 70s. Get that shit out of
here. Hey, wait.
All right.
So y'all got rings. Why y'all 0-4 in Super Bowls? If y'all got rings, why y'all 0-4 in Super Bowls? Let's talk about that.
Hey, gentlemen, let's move on because that'll be a debate. That'll be a debate until eternity.
Andre, it's a losing debate. Ain't got no win.
Hey,
it's a no-win debate. It's a no-win.
Right. I know for y'all. It's a no-win for y'all.
No, it's a
no-win for y'all.
For you.
All right. So let's move on, folks. Let's move on. Let's talk about New England. Let's talk about New England and Houston. Let's talk about that game.
What they talked about?
I don't want
A
to ever
lot.
hear CJ Stroud as elite ever
CJ
again.
Stroud looked like an ass ever since he got with Amber Rose. Never talked about that.
Oh, well, wait a minute. I kind of want to shoot CJ Stroud some bail. He did not have his receivers.
Fuck.
He didn't have his
I'm
tight
sorry,
end.
5
Wait a
interceptions.
Sorry, I'm not about to do
Wait.
that. You're going. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. I got to
Sorry.
stop you right here because if you a good quarterback, like everybody says CJ Stroud is, you should be making wide receivers.
I can't let you get away with that. I can't let you do that. You ain't have Tank. You didn't have Collins. You lost Dalton Stroud. You lost him. You're basically throwing the third stringers, bro. I can't.
Okay.
You didn't have them in either. I guess
Call
it's
Josh,
South
He was
defense
throwing
that
to
I
the other
and they're working
team.
with similar things. And Josh didn't throw 5 picks.
He was throwing to the
Josh
other
only had
team.
he only had
keep it even.
4
Keep it
turnovers.
even. You
I'm
want to sit there
sorry.
and talk trash about Josh Allen? CJ Stroud is ass, and
I'm not doing that.
should be released from the Titans after that embarrassment of a performance.
Hey, listen.
He was
CJ Stroud did also go up against a Steelers defense that is solid. He went up a Patriots defense that's solid. You can't do that when you ain't have. Talk to me when his full team is there, and then I'll have the conversation with you. I promise. I have no problem calling people bums. I'd have called Josh Allen a bum 1,000 times. You have your full team there, and you're doing your thing. And if you still suck, then I'll have the conversation with you.
Next man up. Injuries ain't no excuse.
What was their record this year? Houston.
Not with third strings, though.
But no,
12
not
and
with
5.
third strings.
Okay,
I can't.
12-5.
12
Your number 2.
12 and 6 now.
Okay, your first and second wide receivers were not there almost the whole year. What happened in the playoffs?
Well, also CJ Stroud got hurt too. He did get hurt, so I don't know. I ain't gonna hold you. I just was kind of really betting on the Houston defense. That's what I was really betting on, and they actually did good for the most part.
Yeah, that defense
CJ Stroud did bad, but
But CJ Stroud, he was awful.
I just want to shoot bail. I'm saying when his team is fully together and he still shits the bed, I'm all for having the conversation. I promise you. I don't mind
half
that.
of Josh Allen's receivers weren't there. So where was that excuse?
I was giving him the excuse. No, the thing is though, Josh Allen he never had a double win in the first place. That's what I'm saying. He was with these motherfuckers. Your man Bean ain't do shit. So yeah, obviously CJ Stroud has more weapons on offense, but his team wasn't there. You just was with the guys that you had. It wasn't real.
We're signing Brandon Cooks 6 weeks
I like
from the
Jaden
playoffs.
Higgins. I like Christian Kirk. They're both good. Nico Collins has got too many concussion problems.
I do like Kurt though. I like Kurt, but then like I said, your best tight end he get hurt. So that's what I'm saying. You're basically throwing the third strings. The one pick that he had wasn't even his fault. The shit bounced off his fucking hands and he threw into a fucking third stringer. Come on, man. I'm not about to do that. I'm not.
So you tell me.
Okay, don't red zone me to death. Y'all just looking at highlights of the game.
What's a catch then? Because one of Josh Allen's interceptions should have been a catch. If you want to sit here and baby CJ Stroud and wipe his little ass, you got to hold the same responsibility to CJ Stroud as you do to Josh Allen. I ain't hearing that shit.
I mean, I don't know who y'all had as y'all receivers. I can't say that the same. Well, I can't. When you got you lost Tyndale
all year.
Okay.
I can't tell you who Houston had all year.
I could tell you you had Nico Collins and you had Tank Dell. Those are his top receivers.
Tank Dell hasn't played
since last year. He still
after
that, then talk to me about that.
Tank Dell is going to medically retired in about
Let me ask y'all this. Where do y'all rank CJ Stroud at in quarterback?
18.
Yogi, where you rank him at?
Bottom 10, like 11. I'm not doing 15. Like,
all right.
His team's healthy. I see him play good when his team is healthy. So.
All right. So
I see him.
Wait a minute. Do quarterbacks make wide receivers better, or do wide receivers make quarterbacks better?
Well, everybody ain't Josh Allen. Josh Allen.
No,
I think
no,
it all
no.
depends on the
I'm
quarterback.
not talking about Buffalo. I'm talking about Houston.
I'm making your point though. I get what you're trying to do, and I'm trying to make your point for you. I think it just all really depends on the quarterback. Nobody's saying that C.J. Stroud is Josh Allen. Nobody's saying that.
Right.
So that's why I only gave you the bottom
Well,
10,
CJ
11,
Stroud said he
12.
was a top 5 quarterback, and here he has thrown 5 picks and a fucking half.
So, in
Go ahead, finish.
in my opinion, if you're a top quarterback in the National Football League, you should make your wide receivers better. I don't care what wide receiver you got on that field.
We gotta stop doing this. Oh man. I can't expect everybody to be Josh Allen. I never said he was great. I'm just saying he's solid enough. That defense should have carried that team to a victory.
But
when you have a quarterback that ain't got nobody, what you want me to do? It's the same thing for Josh Allen. So it is what it is. Josh Allen is better enough that he's been winning games with that though. So
okay.
It is what it is. But nobody's comparing
defense,
Stroud to Josh Allen.
And my defense been playing good all year. Don't you think we get tired at some point? And don't you think the offense needs to pick up that they slack?
Yeah, when you're healthy, yeah. When you got your pieces, yeah. When you got your pieces, yeah. Like I'm not. What you want to say?
But what I'm saying is C.J. Stroud a top 11 quarterback in the National Football League.
No,
he should make other.
I already gave you an answer. I gave you an answer already.
Right. But
But
what I'm saying, he should make everybody around him better.
Then you're asking too much of him. He's not that. He's not that.
He had
He's
the
not
balls
that.
to sit up here a year ago and call himself a top 5 fucking quarterback, and you tell me he can't make the people around him.
Well, he lied. I didn't. Well, just because he told you that doesn't mean it's true. That's up to you to believe that shit. I didn't say that shit. He said that. I didn't say that shit. I never said he was.
All I just saying, we seen quarterbacks that go out here and did not have nobody, and they made them well known. We seen it. I've been watching football since I was 2 years old, and I'm 43 now. I seen it.
So what you want, Josh? What you want, C.J. Stroud to be number? I don't get it. Like
I want C.J. Stroud to make everybody on his offense better.
Then you're asking, you're doing too much, and you're asking for too much of somebody. It's just not that.
Watching those two teams play this week, that was one hell of a defensive game by both sides.
Yeah, the defense looked legit for Houston, and
both sides couldn't do anything for a very long time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So matter of fact,
it just shook loose. Like,
and that's a good point.
So you know what I mean? Like it was a physical game. The physicality was obviously clear throughout the whole game. People just kept getting bounced, knocked. Like both quarterbacks, both offensive line, those defenses were just manhandling the offensive line. They couldn't do shit. I mean, yeah, Ramondre Stevenson was getting his licks in. He also fumbled. Drake May he didn't have his best game. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so
yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Both defenses played lights out.
Right.
It just so happened C.J. Stroud, he had a meltdown. I think they should have put Davis Mills in at halftime.
I'm sorry. I'm not letting y'all do that when you don't have your full fucking receiver core out there. I'm not letting y'all do that. And you just said that the defense is that good, but then you don't have the receivers.
You know how many teams
you could just look at C.J. Stroud at halftime and knew he wasn't there. He wasn't there.
He wasn't there because you had no receivers. You had Gonzalez fucking guarding his third fucking corner, his third receiver. Get the fuck out! No, stop.
What I'm saying,
you got it.
I'm not saying that
it isn't
the right choice to bring him in, but like you could look at him.
He's had these receivers all year,
and just knew they had him so rattled. And they didn't know where the blitzes were coming from they disguised the blitz packages so well against Houston. He didn't know where the fuck those fucking linebackers were coming from, or corners, or safeties. He didn't know where the pressure was coming from, and they needed to bring him in, like they said on the telecast, bring him in a room and ask him, "Where are you, CJ? Are you here? Are you mentally here, or do we need to put
everybody?" Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you, you're right. But the problem is, though, for this particular situation, and when you ain't got nobody, even your man Mark's out there fumbling and all that shit, he feels like it's all on me. And I'm telling you, he ain't that. So what the hell do you want me to say? It is an excuse. I don't know, what are we talking about? If you're just saying that defense is that good,
great game. They earned that win.
Right? Because and Drake May was not that good anyway. And Andre, I was looking for you, motherfucker, because you was talking this Drake May shit. Stop it. I'm having a comment, and you just ran off. I don't know where you at. I'll catch you when I catch you. I'm just saying, both defenses. You're right. Both defenses played good. But when you got CJ Stroud out there and you ain't got no receiver help, your running backs is fumbling left and fucking right, then what you want him to do? What do you want him to do? The defense is top notch.
It finally shook loose, and that pass to Booty, man, beautiful fucking throw, beautiful catch. Like that was.
That
was the play of the fucking day right there. That was
Well, no, for sure.
What? That basically put the clincher on it, put the nail in the coffin on that play. I was like, Stroud's not bringing anyone down the field right now because he wasn't doing it all. Like he had Kirk in the beginning, like he had him open, and then they made the adjustments, and then that window closed real fast.
That defense, Steelers defense is a good defense too. For him to break out and have that particular game with a fucking third, because Kirk is a third string guy, for damn near third, fourth. So like that's what I'm saying. Like it can't sometimes, just like Josh Allen and what we've been saying all year, it can't just be all Josh Allen. And Josh Allen's just been that good that they've been winning games off that shit. It can't be all the quarterback. Everybody needs help. That's all that is. Everybody needs help.
I'm not
That's
trying to put it on CJ Stroud, but what
he just did that.
No, what I'm saying is he got to play a lot better too. You cannot just throw it right up in the air and think your wide receiver will come down with. Come on, man. You've been watching
his job as a receiver. That's his job. What are we talking about? That's his job.
Some of the worst passes I've ever seen.
Some of the worst passes.
Some passes he had to throw that high. That one pick. Okay, fine. That one pick though, the man got it. It was right in his hands. Drop. The corner ended up grabbing the corner safety, whatever. Pick six. That might have been a difference of the game. Really? Like you wanted to take sacks, he did not have nothing out there to help him out. That's all I'm saying. Like y'all better stop. Whoever CJ Stroud lied to y'all. If he told y'all he was a top receiver, he lied to y'all. He lied. Don't believe that shit.
Okay,
let's
talk about the Chicago Bears name.
Oh shit.
What do you think about that, Yogi?
Great. Khalid. Is it Caleb? Kelly? What is it? Khalid? I don't want to fuck up his name. Is it Williams? I'll just say Williams. He balled out.
Okay.
Now, Caleb. DJ Moore fucked him over.
Yeah.
CJ Moore fucked him over. Hands down. He fucked him over. If I was Chicago fans, I'd be pissed at that. I'd shoot that man house up. They got a lot of guns in Chicago. Shoot that man house. He did not finish the route. It was disgusting how he didn't finish that route. He gave his all, and for DJ Moore to not even finish the route was disgusting. That was terrible. Terrible.
So, do you think the Rams were that good, or do y'all think Chicago just gave them the game?
I think it's Ben Johnson is calling a great game, and he got that Bears defense, or not Bears, the whole team in general, just looking like a whole different team. So I like the system that they got over there.
Right.
I do, but I also like Matt Stafford's been there, bro. Like he's a dog. I like him a lot. I do like him a lot, yo. Like I don't know. I think they just lost the game more than the Bears won it. I mean, the Rams won it. So that being said, I think Seattle going to get them out of there. I think.
Me too. I think Seattle finna come in with something to prove. Like, they finna hit that Seattle defense. What we just seen, what they did to the 49ers. Now, I know the 49ers had injuries. I know that. But 49ers, they act like they didn't want to be there either in the first quarter.
Seattle did what you're supposed to do when you at home and you playing a handicapped team. You put belt to ass.
Right.
You disrespect that team. Hold on. Now, you was talking about the Bears and the Rams.
Yeah.
The Rams learned from last year. I'm going to tell you what game got them prepared for this one. Ready?
Yeah.
The Eagles game last year got them prepared for this one.
How you figure?
Playing in the snow, sir. Playing in the elements. What was the knock on the Rams this year? Oh, they ain't going to be able to play in the snow. People forgot that they played Philly. Matthew Stafford put up almost 400 yards against the Eagles, and they lost. That game got them prepared for Chicago, by the way. By the way, if it wasn't for Dennis Allen preparing such a defensive masterpiece together, the Bears would have got their butt. They would have got belt to ass if it wasn't for Dennis Allen.
Now, I know that your rivalry, Andre. I know that.
Huh?
I know Chicago your rival.
Oh, no. But if you heard me on last night, I gave Chicago all the props in the world.
I heard you.
Chicago had a phenomenal season this year.
I heard you already in the comments.
This year.
Hey guys, I'm getting pulled over.
Dang.
So I'm gonna jump off real quick, okay?
All
right.
Gotcha.
Be careful out there, my God.
Yes, sir.
What I will tell you, DJ Nico Shaw gonna be all right. He'll be all right. It'll be fine.
All right.
It'll be fine. They ain't gonna. We gonna keep it positive on that.
All right.
But what I'm gonna tell you as far as this situation with the Bears have been nothing short of amazing this year.
Right.
I give them their props.
Or did you say the Bears who you thought they were?
I like the Bears. I think they should. DJ Moore not finishing the route says everything that that was disgusting. Yeah, that was terrible. Terrible.
He won't be on the team next year. That's a guarantee.
That's bad. That was bad.
Three NFC North teams next year will make the playoffs. 3 NFC North teams next year will make the playoffs.
I think too.
I called that this year. I thought it was going to happen.
No, the Bears showed me something though. They showed me something. They showed me something.
They showed me.
If the Packers stay healthy, the Packers will make the playoffs next year. If the Bears keep what they got going on, the Bears will make the playoffs. If Detroit can stay healthy, Detroit can make the playoffs.
I don't think Chicago will go back next year.
Why? They're only going to improve on what they already have.
This why. Because everybody got tape on Ben Johnson on that head coach now.
Well, you can say the same thing about the though. Yeah, I'm about to say
Keep in Detroit. No.
I talk about in Chicago. They know what he likes to do.
No, but it's all the same system.
The Lions and putting it into Chicago.
No.
Yeah, it's basically the same shit. It's the same shit. You're right. It's the same shit.
So when you got, it's just like Washington quarterback. We did not have film on him in the first year. And they had a good season the first year. The second year, that team was trash. Let's be honest.
Because they were injured all year.
Okay.
Are we using injuries now? Are we doing that? I'm just curious. Are we? Are we using injuries now or no?
If we're talking
I don't know if it was just injuries. I don't think it was just injuries.
All right. If we're doing that, then go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
I think everybody got film on Chicago now. We did not have film on what their head coach was going to do and what he don't like to do. We got film on him now. That's different. These teams we play.
Ben Johnson was the one calling plays in Detroit. We saw what he liked and what he didn't like in Detroit.
No, here's my thing though. That fucking Williams with that throw in the end zone was crazy. This
Yeah,
motherfucker was
that,
like 20 yards. That showed me something. I said, "Oh, nah,
yeah.
he might be the one. I don't know. He's
He,
definitely dangerous. Them Packer fans, y'all need to watch y'all ass, because man, they're gonna be around for a little bit. Just like Detroit. Detroit just had a bad year with injuries and shit like that. But Detroit gonna be
All
back
three of
too.
those teams will make the playoffs next year. Wow.
Yo, Detroit physical. I seen them beat up my Ravens. I said, no, they like the coach. He's physical. Dan
no,
that dummy. Dan the
but,
dummy, always gambling and shit. He a animal. I like it. I just like how Detroit plays. They're physical. I
oh,
always had a thing about AFC North, AFC teams that just soft. I just feel like they're soft because they're not like AFC North. We all physical. We all be like Detroit and the 49ers. They play a physical game, and I always like the way they play.
I
I don't
don't.
see the physicalness in Chicago, but in Detroit, San Fran, I kind of do.
How
So
I know it was one game Detroit played 2 years ago. They went to Kansas City and bust Kansas City ass in Kansas City.
well, Kansas City about to be done anyway, though. So they finished. I don't know.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I'm saying it. They done.
No. You have not seen the signing yet, hey.
The what? They're done. See, why are you talking about Kansas City? They done. They done. They done.
All right.
They're done. They're not going. Listen, this is the thing though. Now too, Buffalo gonna have another opportunity next year. See what happens. Ain't gonna go far, but you know, I kind of like
Probably farther than Ravens.
Now we'll be better than y'all for sure. And I can put a
just
bet
like
on
they've been
it.
better than us over the last 5 years, right?
Y'all don't even own your division. I shouldn't even be talking to you. I need to talk to your boss. Let me go talk to the New England organizations. Let me talk to y'all. Don't even own your division. Y'all don't even own your division. Man, move. Stop this mess. Stop.
But
this is real bad.
Yogi,
This is bad.
he should say the same thing about y'all. Y'all don't even
I need
own
to talk
y'all
to the
division.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
We've been running our division just like y'all.
You did not.
Lamar got hurt. This is sad.
No.
I see what you're doing, sir, and you're deflecting, and I understand. Let me be here for you. Let me be here for you. It gotta hurt y'all to not have anybody in y'all way, and y'all still choked. This is bad. You didn't have to worry about us. We wasn't around to stop y'all run, and y'all still choked.
Because you couldn't. You weren't ever going to be there because your team was trash.
I like it.
What happened week one?
We lost that game and we choked, but y'all choked bad. That's why he cried. Y'all choked. Y'all didn't have nobody to worry about. Bo Nix looked like Elway against y'all. Your man Babbitt should be fired for that alone. And Andre, I apologize.
Yeah, I'm here.
I apologize for Bo Nix. I don't apologize for that Drake May shit because I still think you're a fraud. But Bo Nix showed me something. That he a gamer. He's a gamer. I have to apologize.
Okay,
because you co-signed Bo Nix. I have to apologize for that. I will get on here and say
May this game coming up this weekend. We gonna see.
With who? What you talking about?
Drake, man. We gonna see what he made.
No. Drake May don't got nobody to worry about. But Drake May's still a fraud too. He a fraud.
Drake May can walk right in the Super Bowl and get his smoked by whoever in the NFC.
Yep, that's why Josh Allen hurt. He hurt, and y'all fans is hurt. Y'all had y'all windows closed. I don't want to hear y'all open up no fucking playoff window. Y'all shit done.
If ours is closed, yours is nailed shut.
Oh, that's not true. Because we still gonna have the Pro Bowlers to help us out, brother.
What did your Pro Bowlers do for you this year?
This is sad.
You should be favored in every game this season.
Y'all should. Y'all should.
Two-time MVP and this, that, and everything else. And
I wish I had
8-9. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Lamar was hurt. What was y'all excuse? Josh Allen played every game. Y'all was favored, damn it. Y'all was supposed to go undefeated this season. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it for real.
Injuries. Josh ain't a bitch.
No, he's not.
Your quarterback breaks his fingernail. Is gonna go sit on the bench for 6 weeks.
Well, your man, he's only weighing like 200. Yeah, your man 240, right? Why are y'all losing to these teams y'all supposed to be beating? Y'all was favored. Y'all was favored. That's not true. Y'all team is better than ours. I'll say that.
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
You had a cupcake ass schedule. I ain't trying to hear this shit. Y'all had a cupcake schedule just like New England, and New England handled business, and y'all don't. That's why y'all not in it. Stop.
They won.
Oh, whoa.
They
won one more
cupcake
game.
ass schedule.
Whoa. Yogi. That's not true, sir. The Bills had a first place schedule. No, they didn't. The Bills had a first place schedule this year. New England had a fourth place schedule this year, sir.
Oh my God! Don't piss me off. Stop with the rankings.
I get what you're saying. But that's not true.
You doing that D
I
shit?
get what you're saying, but that's not true.
No, brother, stop, bro. Y'all really think y'all was gonna not beat the Patriots? I had y'all beating Patriots. I had y'all beating Denver, and I had y'all beating the fucking Jacksonville. Stop it, bro.
They should have beat all those teams.
More in Denver, a very controversial defeat for the Bills. They'll be talking about this play forever. Brandon Cooks with a catch that wasn't.
Bills fans.
More in Denver, a very controversial defeat.
That's a catch, by the way.
Yeah, catch.
I know you would say that. Disgusting.
It was a catch every.
Why was it this?
Weekend,
why was it
Buffalo?
Yeah, why was it disgusting? I mean, Devontae Adams had the same exact catch.
No, but they should have. Okay, let's do this. The ref's been inconsistent all year. I done seen a Ravens team that got jerked by a fucking touchdown that so-called wasn't a touchdown. I'm not, but the problem is y'all waiting on the refs to help y'all win games, and then y'all want to change the rules and do dumb shit. It wasn't a catch. You have to have full possession of the ball. It's not a catch, brother. If anything, he had possession of the ball.
It's not a catch.
And his ass are down.
Not a catch, bro. Not a catch. He did not have full winning.
1, 2.
No, he's supposed to turn and then have your man had possession of the shit too. If you're gonna call it,
when he's
call it
falling
incomplete.
to the ground, he's not on his feet.
It's not a catch, sir. You had Shannon Sharp. He basically said the same thing. It wasn't a catch.
I don't give a fuck.
Shannon Sharp, you can't go by what Shannon Sharp say. He's
a pro. He's a Hall of Fame tight end.
Okay, guess what? Though Richard Sherman also said that it was.
He was also a Ravens tight end too. So what we doing that, man? Stop, bro.
Y'all got excuses. Richard Sherman said it was a catch though. Richard Sherman said it was a catch. Dan Orlowski said it was a catch. Your boy, what's
Richard
his name?
Sherman, one of the best corners in the league ever.
What's his name? Said it was a catch too. A lot of people said it
a
was a catch.
I don't think it was a catch. I don't think what is a catch.
I do.
The man had possession. He turned the ball over, ripped it out of his hands. He was loosened as soon as it hit the ground. He was loosening. He didn't have to fool. You're supposed to have to catch and do a move. You didn't even do a move. You just hit the ground, and by the time you hit the ground, the fucking possession was already loose.
Let me ask you a question.
Stop.
Yogi, let me ask you a question about that.
Stop crying like Josh Allen.
How do you make a football move when
Chris
you on the ground?
Collinsworth knows it was a catch.
I got a question. How do you make a football move when you on the ground?
He said it on the fucking telecast.
Hey, Denver made a football move to snatch that shit out of his hand. That's how you make it.
Okay, I got a question for you, Yogi, right? Hold on, watch this. So we gonna play. Hold on. I said we was gonna play catch or no catch. Now I'm gonna play catch or no catch with your ass. Let's go. Hey, Yogi, let me ask you a question. Was the Marvin Mims catch? Was the Marvin Mims touchdown a catch?
I didn't see which game was that. I didn't see that one.
The same one.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna blame that on the loss, but I know that was a catch.
Huh?
I didn't think. I gotta look at it again. I didn't see that one. I gotta look at it again. I didn't see that.
Oh,
I'll have to look at it again. Yeah, I gotta see. If you pull it up, let me see. Pull it up. I'll look at it.
If you're gonna call the pass interference on Cortland Sutton, you should have called the pass interference on Brandon Cooks in the end zone in the first quarter.
All right, listen. The ref's been inconsistent. Oh, I seen a touchdown that was not a touchdown when we played the fucking Steelers. They've been inconsistent. Do not leave the game in the fucking ref's hands. Point blank. Right. Stop.
I agree.
Stop.
I agree.
Stop.
If they're gonna let them play, then let them play.
I agree with that as well. I do agree with that as well. You don't.
Hey, listen. Trey White, I heard y'all complaining about a pass interference, but yet Trey White got the same damn call when we played y'all. We got that bullshit call. Okay. All right.
I'm not
all right.
complaining about that interference at all. I'm complaining about the interference prior to that, because if they're going to call that on Cortland Sutton, you should have called it for Brandon Cooks in the first quarter, because it was the exact same fucking reach and was the exact same tug on the jersey and the arm. It was the exact same.
Hold on. That's that exact same tug.
That play wouldn't even have happened.
I saw New England get called
down over Buffalo ball guy.
I saw New England get called for that same tug when Higgins went to go catch the ball against Houston in that game Sunday. I saw the same play, same call, and the call was made. Again, I'm not about to sit here and play games about integrity. We're not about to play these games about integrity. Hold on. So here's something to look at. These are all controversial catches, by the way. In which I'm gonna ask again. I'll ask the same question.
I can't hear shit.
Catch or no catch?
Yeah, let me see.
Catch or no catch?
Let me see it a little more, Andre. I can't see it.
Yeah, I can't see it. Let me see it
bigger. I'll make it bigger for you guys. But by the way, this one, the Travis Kelce one, was called the catch.
Hey, listen, Andre, why don't you pull up the Isaiah Likely touchdown with freaking the Steelers? Pull that up.
Oh yes, that was a touchdown. I know.
Okay, all right, okay. That's what I'm saying. But it seems like certain things
I don't play favorites.
Okay, certain calls and calls, but when it don't benefit y'all, that's what I'm saying. I'm not doing that game with y'all. Because last year we had a phantom pass interference against y'all, and nobody said shit. Everybody shut the hell up. So that's what I'm saying. Stop. Everything can't be the ref's fault.
Well, hold on. It is the ref's fault if they don't keep integrity and don't keep it across the board. That is the ref's fault. We're not about to sit here.
I'm not.
The refs don't have a job to do. We're not about to do that.
No, Andre didn't. Andre respectfully, Andre, blow out the teams you're supposed to blow out. I
respect that too. And
I had the team's favorite in Jacksonville. I had them beating Jacksonville. I had them beating Denver, and I had them beating New England. I'm sorry. I don't care about no fucking seeding. The seeding shit is trash because they've been playing gums all fucking year. Don't tell me that. I'm not doing the seeding thing. Y'all are number 6 seed, but nobody wanted to play Buffalo. Nobody wanted to play Buffalo in the playoffs. And I think they was the better team out of the whole playoff system anyway. Respectfully. Because Josh Allen's just that fucking good. So now stop. I'm not doing that with y'all. I'm not. Don't talk to me about no fucking team. I'm talking about the team, skill set for skill set. Josh Allen is the best player out the AFC and probably the NFC. And for y'all not to finish y'all food is disgusting. So I don't even care about that shit. Don't talk to me about no ref shit.
Oh, and I forgot to finish my thought before I got pulled over about the Rams and the Seattle.
We just glad you good that you ain't go to jail. So go ahead.
No, it was just it was a tail light. I saw it when I got on a thruway today, and I got pulled over one time earlier out here, and the guy let me go. Because I'm getting it fixed tomorrow.
Right.
So the guy in Wellsville gave me a fix-it ticket. So my thought on the Rams and the Seattle game that's coming up. So the first two games. The first game, Darnold threw 3 picks. The second game, he threw no touchdowns. The Rams won the first one. Seattle won the second one. Now, that's a division game. That's going to go either way. And it's going to come down to
the Rams going to beat them.
Is Darnold the real thing? Because we already know Stafford is.
Yeah.
I think what it's going to come down to.
But I also think Mike McDonald's defense is going to dictate what goes on with that too, though. So.
Yeah, but you also got just as good defense on that other side. I mean, 3 picks against Caleb Williams yesterday. That you know what I mean? Like they're not.
That's not saying. That's not saying much, though. That's not saying. Caleb Williams. It's not saying.
All right. So let me pose this question to you: who's the better quarterback right now, Caleb Williams or?
My audio keeps going in and out really bad.
Mine's?
It's everything. It'll just go completely
Oh.
quiet for like 10 seconds.
So I mean, if they can do that against Caleb Williams, they're going to give Darnold and plus Darnold's hurting. He's got that oblique problem. So that's why they didn't throw much in that game. They didn't have to. But if it would have came down to forcing him to have to throw, it could have been a different story other than that fucking whitewash that happened on that game. I didn't even care about watching past the second quarter last weekend. That was the most horrible game of the weekend, was the 41-6 game.
I don't
Now,
know.
Yogi,
That New England Houston game was hard to watch.
Yogi,
Every single game was almost
the
a
picture.
battle the last 2 weeks. Seattle didn't have much of a battle. So they're not really battle tested for playoff football right now. They had a walk in the park for that first game. This next game they got coming up, that's gonna be one physical ass game.
So
And
Yogi, which
Seattle
one
can't run the ball,
is the catch and which
and
one
there's
is
no
it?
Zach Charbonnet. Rams got that one.
I just wanted him to finish your point. You finish your point? I didn't want to be. You finish your point?
Yeah, no, thank you. That's it. Yeah,
No problem. All right, no problem.
All right.
Yogi,
Look at the picture. Now tell me, which one is the catch? Which one is it?
I'm not gonna do that with y'all.
I'll wait.
I'm not gonna do it. You can keep waiting, motherfucker. I'm not answering that shit.
Wait. I'm waiting on it. I just want to see what
man.
you're gonna say. I just want to see
Hey,
what you're
listen.
gonna say.
I know. Hey, listen. I'm just saying, blow your teams. It was supposed to be that close against these motherfuckers. I'm sorry.
I told you to get what you're saying, but the refs still have a
listen.
duty to call the calls correctly. At the end of
Was
the
the
day.
refs in the way of Kincaid when he? Listen, hold on. Was the refs in the way when your man Josh Allen missed that tight end? Was the
Nope.
refs in the way?
You already heard me say that. See, you got to watch the beginning of the show.
I'll watch it. I'm sorry for missing it. I was watching my Miami boys. I was rooting for my Miami boys and we lost. I was sad about that. So I was watching that game really. That's the game I was watching earlier.
Golden State?
Nah, not that. I'm talking about the Indiana, Miami.
Okay, yeah.
I was watching that. I was watching that game. So I didn't have one. Yeah, them bitch ass Hoosiers. Fuck
Man, Mendoza took a beating.
I told y'all about the climate in Indiana right now.
Mendoza took a beating and stayed in there. They played a good game.
I keep telling you.
Shit, you know what?
Miami
We
shot.
didn't
I
get
don't
to
believe
talk
in
about
coincidence.
the Falcons' new head coach. Well, Ron was here.
Oh, Ron Love.
I think
Yo, let me ask you a question. Can I try this real quick question before we get back to this? If I was a guy in
Solid went to
2025,
Tennessee, so he just took any old job in front of him, huh?
oh DJ, can you hear me? I don't think DJ can hear me.
That's
Okay, if I told
taking
you,
over to there's certain teams like you take over Tennessee.
DJ, can you hear? Can you
take
hear
over
Andre or no?
Miami? No, I can't hear Andre.
okay, if I told you that Indiana, this is the year of Indiana, by the way. If I told you that the
I've been able to
Pacers,
hear Andre for a while, probably since I got back home.
if I was to tell you that the Indiana Pacers made the NBA Finals, if I was to tell you that the Indiana Fever was one shot away from making the WNBA Finals, if I was to tell you that the Indiana Hoosiers just won the national championship,
Like it's coming out as whispers.
in football,
Come out
would
and
you
come back
believe
in.
me?
Jump out and jump back in. All right.
Yeah, jump out and jump back in. Maybe that's it.
Would you have believed me?
Nah, but to be honest, fuck Indiana. Fuck all that whole. Fuck it. Definitely fuck the Pacers. Fuck the Indiana. Fuck that whole fucking situation. Fuck these motherfuckers.
Listen, I told you, you got to watch the climate. I told you. That to me is not coincidence. That's not coincidence.
Okay, so I have a theory. I would, from the outside looking in, you would look at the Ravens organization, Bills organization, even the Steelers organizations, and realize those are attractive jobs. Correct? We would all say that, right?
Yeah.
So I was making to the point of what somebody said about Salah taking the Titans job. It might not be attractive for us when we have our books all fucked up and we have expectations to rim right away. Some coaches and coaches, GMs, they might not want that struggle. They might want the time. Like Salah picked the Titans job because probably he has time. He has their books is straight. They got money to spend. I understand why John Harbaugh took the job in New York. A top five pick, a great defense right now. Defense is nasty, and all the money in the world. Our jobs might not be attractive. Our jobs might not be attractive. Bills is probably technically the best job to have, but the expectations to win and your book's fucked up, I won't want that job.
Yeah, but you also got to look at it is the hardest thing for a coach to come in and do is find a fucking quarterback. Both Ravens and the Bills already have one. That's half your job right there. It ain't hard to field an offensive line, get some playmakers, and especially if you're a defensive coach, field a defense. You can get that.
I would want a quarterback that I'm not spending $70 fucking million on though. And now my books is tied up to this one guy. He's just as much as the fucking owner of the team as the owner of the fucking team. I have to kind of answer to you. That's a big thing. Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson are in the same boat, whether you like it or not.
And in 3 years, if you don't have results with the Titans, they go fire you too.
So that being said, I would want an ownership and a team to believe in me. Like Salah probably took that job. Like, yo, listen, I can run this shit, and I'm gonna have time to get this shit right. I got all the money in the world. I can fix this shit. And it maybe depends on
with the Jets too. And look what happened.
That Jets shit was a shit show, though. I thought the Jets shit was. I thought that shit. Some organizations are just shit shows, though. And I think the Jets is one of them for sure. They don't have their shit together.
Arizona too.
There's Arizona, right?
Arizona, you know what I mean? Like, my thing is that okay? So, in the last 4 years, we've had organizations pay these quarterbacks probably half your salary cap.
Right
now, the problem that's coming up is now you're going to have to see what the cap issues are, and these quarterbacks that you paid, like the Tuas and the Kyler Murrays, that are making all these astronomical dollar amounts. And okay, well, now they're realizing, all right, maybe the middle of the road, the Darnold fucking answer, unless you have a Lamar, unless you have a Mahomes, unless you have a Burrow that are clearly worth the money. You know what I mean? Clearly they are. They have their accolades. They've been doing what they're supposed to be doing. Their teams are winning for the most part, getting into the playoffs. Now, the teams that have the most higher cap because of these quarterback issues, like let's not, push aside one good season in Jacksonville, because that basically saved, Trevor Lawrence pretty much, because he was about to go into media. You know what I mean? He was about to disappear if he didn't have a season like that. You know what I mean? Like they're probably already thinking about moving on from him. They're the same way that the higher ups in San Diego are probably thinking about Herbert right now because of what he did in the playoffs. The same thing that the higher ups are doing now when they're trying to decipher, are we going to keep CJ Stroud? You know what I mean? So those are the teams that have given those or are up for the contracts. Like, you got to shit or get off the pot time with these quarterbacks, and they've made their bed. They slept in it. Greer's gone. Arizona, their whole organization, their front office is gutted because of these quarterback issues. And that is the main issue. If your quarterback can succeed, you're kind of safe because, all right, you can work around it. But these quarterbacks that have been given these $250 million contracts, those organizations are going to go real fast. And
so here's my
7-8 years. It's going to last for about 7-8 years with that organization, because that's a lot of cap room to try and clear up. And you're trying to get rid of all your issues and your dead cap and everything else. So in reality, maybe 3 years, but in more reality, probably 7. Probably
here's
7
my
years.
You're right.
So solid taking Cam Ward in Tennessee, probably a smart move on his part, because
that's my and that's
paying.
And here's my thing though, and you're absolutely right. And I'm gonna piggyback off this shit. But what you just said, imagine now that you have paying these quarterbacks all this money, but you're stuck in fucking neutral because you technically should rebuild around your teams, but the fans is not letting that shit happen. You're stuck in fucking neutral. The picks that you're getting, you're fucking up the picks. And not only that, the picks is 25, 26. They're not number one, number two that can actually help your team where you can trade down and get more picks. The problem is that's with the Bills and that's with the Ravens. We're basically stuck in fucking neutral because we both have cap salary issues. And we both paying these quarterbacks $100 million, and those teams we have to stay competitive. When in all reality, we should get rid of motherfuckers that we just have to win. You got a new stadium there. You have to win. You can't afford to just take a step back. You got to get that money back for what you can. Like that's the thing. That's why I'm just kind of like the GM has to get that right. That's why I want Bean gone. He has to get that right. You don't have the money to just fuck up. You don't have the money. You have to get these picks right. And you haven't been doing that. So that's why I have conversations with my friends about that. Like you have to get that shit right. We're both stuck in a bad spot. That's why I always say that the shit about Lamar. Yo, trade Lamar. Let's get 5 first-round picks. The number was already set from Burrow to get 4. Miami set that number. I'm asking for 5 or 6. If the Raiders said right now, yo, we'll give you 5 first-round picks, I'm doing that shit right now. That's just my philosophy on it. I know the Bills will never let y'all not ever traded Josh Allen. But unless Josh Allen is giving up money,
the city would burn itself to the ground if they did that. You wouldn't have anybody going to the team because they would be like, all right, we waited 19 years and then now you're just going to give them away. No. After 8, you know what I mean? Like the city ain't going for that shit. Like there's no way that Josh Allen has a wing in a fucking local hospital named after his grandmother. Like he's not going anywhere. He's supplanted in this community. He's not going nowhere. Like they're going to build around him or they're just going to fail. Like and there's no in between. You're either going to fail or you're going to build around him.
And honestly, he should give up. Unless he's giving up money like Tom Brady was giving up money, y'all going to be fucked for a while. Y'all got to really start hitting in y'all picks. Y'all really got to start hitting y'all picks. Y'all have to. Them first-round picks, they got to start hitting all those.
I'll be right back. I got to keep this in Wellsville.
Yeah. So that's a big thing. Andre, where you at?
You might have to step away. Like I said, we'll see. With the different moves they can make, they can have $60 million. So. At least that's what I've been told.
I wouldn't want Bean nowhere near my organization. I wouldn't want him nowhere near my organization.
I don't want him here either. I wanted a clean sweep, but I didn't get that.
For him to have a promotion, nasty too. I didn't get that. I didn't understand it.
The only thing I can hope is that moving Bean to the football operations is he brings in a coach. The coach then gets a GM hired, and he relinquishes GM to that guy and just does football operations.
I'm sorry, I don't want anything with his hands on anything that the Bills touch. Yo. That should turn into crap.
Listen. I have to think somewhat positive, okay? So that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, see, you ain't got no choice. I understand it. Pagulia he's fucking all over though, and I know these seats in this new stadium is gonna be way too expensive. He got to get that money back from that stadium he built.
He didn't spend it on.
What you mean?
Well, last year he took 10% of the bills and had a bunch of famous people buy into it. So he already recouped all the money he spent. The rest of the money came from the taxpayers.
To build the stadium. Well, I know some of that comes in. That's right. Well, technically, y'all paying for that bullshit is even more comical now than.
Well,
Because technically, y'all pay for that
I'd
bullshit.
rather pay for a Bills stadium than the Yankees' new stadium or the Mets stadium or whoever the fuck in New York City. So I mean, we had to pay for all them, so we might as well get a new stadium too.
Oh wait, let's be clear. And I'm a big Yankees fan. We're asking for motherfuckers' heads right now. We're trying to dig up George Steinberger, God bless the dead, to run this fucking team because them Suns is running that shit to the fucking ground. I'm a big Yankees fan, and I think it's disgusting for what I've seen. I'd rather dig up George right from his grave. God bless.
I don't really watch baseball, but I root against the Yankees.
Everybody does. When you win 27 championships, everybody. That's fair. That's fine. That's fine. That's understandable.
Let's be fair, most of them were back in like the 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s.
Now we got some. We got some in the 2000s. We got some in the
We
90s.
got a
So
couple, but let's not act like we've won 20 in the
I
last.
see. You know what? It makes sense though. You're not used to winning in championships. That's why you be talking like that. Okay, it makes sense. Okay, that's understandable. That's completely understandable. That's fair.
There's one
But
thing
you
of
gotta.
winning rings. There's one thing of winning rings, and there's one thing of winning rings before a type of people were allowed to play on the field.
I'm sorry. Everything is about championships, brother. I'm sorry. Everything is always about
I'm sorry.
championships.
If you don't win in the modern day, I don't consider that a real championship.
Well, 2012 is modern.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about the Yankees or like the Ravens. My more thing is like you got the Dolphin fans, rooting for their
Okay.
1970 championship and they're 19. Like, bro, you didn't witness that. Get the fuck out of here with that nonsense.
Man, this is nah. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you though, if you're a fan, because it's a thing though, you can be a fan of a player and you can be a fan of an organization. I love how my Ravens been ran. I like my way my Yankees has been run until these past couple of years where these fucking Suns is fucking everything up. You got to be fans of the organization first because no matter what happens,
The Yankees were
there's gonna
just in
be.
the World Series, not this past year, but the year before.
And it hurts my soul to see us lose to these fucking Brooklyn Dodgers. Hurts my soul. Hurts my soul to death. Because the Dodgers are the new Yankees. Basically,
Yeah,
what
they
they
are.
did is they stole it. Yeah, they stole our style. But we're not willing. We're willing to spend the money. There's no salary cap in baseball, so we're willing
Oh,
to
I
spend
know.
the money.
And they're
So that's
doing
what
it.
I'm
They're
saying.
doing it better. They're gonna go. Oh yeah, we'll give you $500 million. You're just not gonna make. You're just only gonna make $10 million for the first 10 years, and then you'll make your money way later.
Yeah. His money was way deferred. So yeah, it was nasty. It was nasty. But like I said, if that's their agreement, that ain't my business. That's their agreement. That ain't my business. Certain shit ain't my business. Money ain't my business. All I'm saying is though, championships are run by players, teams, ownership. You got to be fan of the organization because your favorite player is going to be gone 5, 10 years from now, and you're still stuck with the organization. I'm seeing motherfuckers as Pats fans as happy as fuck because they thought they was done, and now look, Drake May
They
come
should have
around,
been
and
done
now
for 20 fucking years.
yeah, they should have been. And that's why I said the Bill shit is going to be nasty because if that new regime comes in, that is the Pats. If they come and run this whole shit again, Vrabel, listen, let me be clear. Like Kraft, I used to think he was weird in their organization, but for what I've seen, he really runs a good organization. All his guys is Vrabel guys. All those guys is coaching from the Belichick tree. And they just stuck together, and now look what happens. These niggas is about to go to a fucking Super Bowl. Sure, they had an easy schedule, but still went to the Super Bowl. It is what it is. Like, be fan of the organization, not the players. Lamar Jackson is going to be here. He's going to be gone. I done seen a championship with Ray Lewis. I done seen a championship with Flacco. I done seen the championship with Kyle Bowler. I've been a fan of the organization for a long time. So I'm running with that. It don't matter what happens after. That's why I will talk shit about my old ass rings because
When
we
was
got the
Tyler
rings.
Buller on the championship team? I thought that was
Oh no, I'm sorry. Goddamn, not him. Trent Dilfer. Trent
yeah.
Dilfer.
I was
Fucking
about to say
yeah.
Tyler Buller played for you guys, but that was a
Yeah.
long ass championship.
Hey, listen, I was around for fucking Kyle Bowler, Elvis, Trent Dilfer, nastiness. But I was also around for Flacco. I was also around for Lamar Jackson. I'm a fan of the organization. I will talk shit about my rings because those are our rings. Lamar Jackson will just be another player in the organization until we find somebody else. That's why, but everything starts with the ownership, and everything starts, if you got good ownership, a good staff or GM, you're gonna do the right thing. The Bills back in the day, Polian, man, he was the man. He was the man. You need that. You need to bring that back. Y'all would have been won a championship. He got it right. I don't know what happened.
I think
bring
he's too old
bring his
now.
son back. Yeah, bring his son back. Find his son and tell his ass to come over here and do something. Do something, find something. I don't know what the hell y'all doing over there. That shit is disgusting. But y'all have a good night. I gotta go. Andre hit me up. Good talking to y'all. I'm out.
Andre, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. You already know, Andy. Again, people got to tell the whole story. I don't like half stories. Again, I keep telling folks that. I don't like half stories. Tell the whole story. I get it. Challenge five turnovers. He should get his ass handed to him for the 5 turnovers his offense had. Him, James Cook fumbled. He had 4 turnovers. They should get handed to.
But you missed him trying to defend C.J. Stroud.
Right. But at the same token, the refs need to call the game the way it should be called. Not the bullshit that I've been watching. I've been watching some real bullshit that will make me check some offshore accounts. Their ass. It's pathetic at this point. And for folks to play willfully ignorant because they love the game of football, you are the problem. You are part of the problem. Telling you that people need to call the game evenly is not conspiracy theory. Stop that. There's receipts. There's receipts. And we live in a receipt-filled world where you can go on Google, where you can go on social media platforms now and show you receipts.
But yeah, if I'm Buffalo, they need to be calling Brian Flores.
I'm even okay with that, but you already know that Brian Flores kind of got blackballed.
I know, but he deserves a second chance, and he deserves to have a good quarterback. He has that here. And if he gets a good offensive coordinator, I know he'll fix that defense.
Yeah, but just remember, Buffalo ain't bringing nobody black to be the head coach.
I know, but
it ain't happening. You know that. You know that just as well as I know it. They're not bringing no black quarterbacks in, black coaches or quarterbacks at this point. You know that. That's not happening. And that's why I got a feeling that the Bills are still going to keep suffering until.
I swear to God, I will stop watching football if they run it back with Joe Brady as the coach.
Okay. Well, guess what? Get ready if they do, because that would seem like the simplistic, easy, quick way out of looking for a head coach.
That changes nothing. You might as well have kept McDermott at that point.
Again, exactly.
So what I miss?
You didn't miss much besides the fact that I said once again that people need to stop playing willfully ignorant just because they love the game of football.
I agree. I didn't have a problem.
You can't leave it. Okay, you can't leave it in the refs' hands, but ultimately the refs also manage and sometimes decide the football games. And if you're going to decide a football game, you need to have the right calls. The calls need to be correct.
Especially in the playoffs.
And until the NFL fixes that, and until the NFL can actually deem what is actual real catch, because there's two rules in this situation, with the Cook situation. A tie goes to the receiver, and when the receiver is down, and the defender has his hand, and a defender has his hand on the receiver, once the receiver is down by contact, the play is dead.
Yeah.
So I'm not understanding where people get, well, he didn't have full control. McMillan even said he had control going to the ground.
Yeah, it didn't even matter. His knee hit, he's done.
His knee hit and his ass hit.
Right, it's done.
At that point, but then they wanted to use the complete process. Well, then that means I can roll over a guy 200 plus pounds. You think that ball not gonna come out if I put my 200 plus pound body on yours, on top of your sternum, on top of come on. I mean,
and you know that shit hurt because you saw it right on his face.
Come on, let's be clear. You know that the whole rollover situation shouldn't have been included in the process. The process ends when he's down by contact, and he had
as soon as his physical. Right, as soon as
even Richard Sherman, even Richard Sherman, a Super Bowl All-Pro corner, said the same thing. So I mean, you could take it from Shannon Sharp, or you could take it from Richard Sherman. Which one you want to do? I don't know.
I'm gonna take the one that doesn't have ties to either team.
Right, and that's where I'm going with that. Like, I just don't understand. You got people saying that Richard Sherman is wrong. Really? Richard Sherman as a DB would know. I would think.
I mean, even Peyton said it's unfortunate that the refs had to control the outcome.
Shannon would know too.
You know, like even Peyton Manning said that. He said Peyton Manning said, "I'm happy that the Denver Broncos won." He said, "I'm disappointed in the fashion that they had to win it by." And and to be honest, Buffalo should have never been in that game anyway because of how many fucking turnovers we had, but they just let us keep getting back in the fucking game.
Well, that's true. But see, here's the thing from a coaching aspect, and this is where I could tell a lot of people either didn't play or coach. If you are a player or you're a coach, regardless if you miss 20 free throws, if you're in a basketball game and the game comes down to a bad call by a ref, you're going to be pissed off. I don't care how many free throws you missed. You still had a chance to win that game and was in the game to win. To win. I think people forget that players are human as well. Nobody is perfect. Sometimes every game not going to be perfect. But if you still have a chance to win the football game, I expect you as a ref to be able to ref the games even down the line the way they should be. And if you're a player or a coach, then you know how that feels when you've been screwed. When you've been screwed or when something goes wrong. I've been on that side as a coach where something wasn't called right. And I'm talking about being the underdog, coaching at CCA, and us playing Cardinal O'Hara, one of the better schools in Buffalo. You know, Andy, you should know this firsthand. DJ Nico Shaw, you should know firsthand. Cardinal O'Hara basketball.
Oh, okay. I was going to say basketball, right?
Yes,
so they ain't good at football.
We're talking basketball.
Yeah, because I remember whipping the shit out of Cardinal O'Hara in football.
So understand clearly from a coach's standpoint, I understand why Sean McDermott was pissed when he said, why didn't we slow that down to see?
He wanted to get it right.
I totally understand it. But people are like, oh, it's that's being a conspiracy. That's not being conspiracy theorists. That's not. I feel like a lot of people who say conspiracy theory is folks who like to be willfully ignorant. And that's just me. That's just me. We're going to tell the story, tell the whole story. The Bills turned over the ball 5 times. That's on them. And that's why I said they shot themselves in the foot. But I'm not about to sit here and ignore the integrity of the league either with these calls this week. That their integrity shouldn't be in question again for these calls. Do you know what a catch is anymore? Do you even know what a catch is at this point? And then
whatever the ref tells me
call
it
pass
is.
interference. Because I'm wondering, those are two of the biggest calls right now in sports. It's pass interference and what is a catch? And it seems like the league doesn't know what either one is at this point.
That's why, like, when they took that red flag out, like, remember was it 2 years ago you could actually challenge penalties? Or you could challenge if there was a penalty. I believe Sean Payton was a very big, like, backer of that, because he even did that in the New Orleans Orleans and Rams playoff game.
The refs didn't like that because that challenged their authority. So anytime they challenge if what it was, it's the call stood.
Right. They need to bring that back though.
Yeah, but the refs don't like that. That won't happen.
We'll get the book.
And the NFL, where all their money comes from, they should have the fans back on that, and at least put it back into place. They should, but they're not.
They can get away with it because they know people are going to still attend games, still buy whatever.
Right, because then the next conspiracy theory is going to be the refs are betting on the games.
We're not far from it. I mean, they don't care about the fans. If they cared about the fans, NFL Network would have every game, and all you'd have to do is pay a subscription to that, and you'd be able to watch any game, no matter what fucking day. But they
not have to pay for a subscription for Amazon for a game for the playoffs.
Amazon for here, Netflix
for
here, Paramount for here, Fox for here, ESPN for this,
Netflix on Christmas.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, it's getting out of hand. Like, it was all right when you had one spot. All right, everybody wants to get a direct TV package because they want the fucking Sunday ticket. Everything's in one spot. They had it. They had it right the first time. If you want to watch games that are out of market, either get Red Zone or get the Sunday ticket. And this whole thing of, but if you want to see a Thursday night game, you got to get Amazon Prime. If you want to watch this game in the playoffs, you gotta fucking pay $10 for Peacock. Like, go fuck yourself. Like, I don't want to fucking pay extra money that I already fucking choose to sit on my couch for to watch this fucking game, just to watch it on TV because it's football season. Like, you're kind of ruined. Like, they ruined it for the fans when they started doing that shit. And on top of it, get rid of the fucking Thursday night football games. It's fucking everything up. People are getting hurt more because of these short weeks every season.
I feel like they should go to. I think they should do Friday instead of Thursday.
I mean, Friday would even Saturday.
Well, they
make sure there's a spot open, but make sure there's a spot open in between the. You know what I mean? Like, make sure there's a 7 to 10 spot, and then put the West Coast games on after the primetime game, or like you said, Friday. You know, Friday would work. But this Thursday shit, like, this shit's got to go, man. Like, who wants to play on 4 days rest? Not one person in that fucking league, I guarantee, will say, I do. No.
Like I said, I can understand for, like, holidays and shit when they want to do something like that. But outside of Thanksgiving, Christmas, shit like that, there's no reason for there to be short rest fucking come week.
Every week. You know what I mean? There's always two teams that are on short rest. And then just so happened, well, after this game, they got 10 days rest. Well, what the fuck was if a guy's got a fucking a leg problem or a calf issue and everything else, and then you're going into that Thursday game, well, we're going to sit him because then he's got 10 days rest after that. Well, you're still not getting him for that Thursday game because he's out.
Yeah, Thursday should literally be week 1.
Do you know that every team in the NFL?
Yeah, week 1. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. All right, end it. All right, now it's regular season. Sundays and holidays. You know what I mean? Sundays and holidays.
As DJ Nico Shaw, did he know that every team football,
but the rest of the season, let it go.
DJ Andre's talking. Hold on.
I said, ask DJ Nico Shaw, did he know that every team in the league gets a Thursday night football game?
Did you know that every team in the league gets a Thursday night football game?
Yeah, and it sucks, especially for those teams that I got hurting players. Like Thursday night football is pointless. Like, yeah, it gives us something to do on Thursdays, but
Christmas, Thanksgiving, week 1.
that's it.
That's about it.
So just know that's why the league gonna keep doing
some
it
random
as long as
Thursday
they can
in
make.
October. Nobody like we'll figure out something else to do. I'm sure there's hockey on. I'm sure there's basketball games on.
Yeah, but as long as the league can make it fair where every team has a Thursday night football game, they're gonna keep doing that. Because having that extra game per week, it generates revenue.
Yeah. Yeah, revenue from 7 different fucking streaming services.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can hear you, Andre. Yes.
Yeah, so they make money because there's different streaming revenues when they have those Thursday night games.
Yeah, I get that from the business perspective, but if they want to keep these players fucking healthy,
I totally agree.
Yeah,
Well,
like
they only
they're
care about player safety when it works in their favor.
right. Like that guy with the calf problem, but he's unquestionable. But he's gonna play on Thursday because he needs to help his team win in November. Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like everyone, like you said, Andy. Thanksgiving, and you know a major holiday game, cool, and then the first week of the season. That's about it.
Yep.
But all right, well, another week
What's
in
the
the book.
game you were gonna play? What's the catch my drift?
Oh, the catch no catch. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna enhance those pictures and then play them next week because you couldn't see them too well this week.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm gonna do is instead of rushing it, I'm gonna just do it next week where I'm gonna pull it up and then I'm gonna tell you catch or no catch. You tell me which one. What do you think it was? And then I'm gonna tell you what it was.
Okay.
Be looking forward to Wednesday to hear what that bozo's got to say.
Stop it.
He gonna put his own nose on.
Oh Lord, you guys, y'all are so petty.
So did I miss? Did I miss the picks?
Petty.
Did we do?
Be
picks?
petty too, though, huh?
Did we do picks?
Yeah, we did.
We did?
Let's do them then. If we didn't do them,
Yeah, we didn't really do them.
All right. Well, let's pick them. Let's pick them. New England or Denver.
I don't trust the backup quarterback for Denver. It's going to be the Patriots. Ugh, fucking makes me sick to say.
I really wanted to see Bo Nix play that game after he beat us. I really, really, really wanted to see him play. I wanted to see Drake May versus Bo Nix. I wanted to see it. And I don't get to see it. And I don't trust Jared Stidham, but I trust the fact that Jared Stidham knows some sort of organizational things, but he's too far removed to even remember anything new because now you got Vrabel. I'm sure he had some concepts that Belichick had because he is a student of Belichick, but I don't think that's going to be enough for Denver. I think it's going to be a squeaker, and I think Peyton's coaching is going to keep them in the game. I think it's going to be like a 3-score game, or I think it's going to be like a 3-point game, and I think New England's going to yank it out.
Okay, I got a question to ask y'all about Bo Nix.
Okay.
When did Bo Nix break his ankle?
Second last play.
I heard it was second half.
Y'all believe that?
It was the last.
Y'all believe that?
I don't know what to believe because they tell us what to believe.
Again, I don't believe that either. So I went back to look up the second last play of the game.
What was
Do you know what the second last play of the game was?
What was the second last play of the game?
The second last play of the game was the play where whatchamacallit, Trey White got called for the pass interference. I couldn't find nobody around Bo Nix. So when I'm trying to figure out when did he break his ankle?
That's probably when Bosa hit him.
Did he roll it and break it?
Again, that's not what I saw. Go back and watch the game, and you tell me where you see Bo Nix, and it looked like his ankle broke. I'm still trying to figure this one out. When I get off of here, I'm gonna go look at it again, but I don't see it.
See, Andre, that's the difference between me and you. I can't go back and rewatch that game, or I won't have a TV. I'm gonna get mad.
You think it was? You think he broke it on the pass interference play in Sutton, the play before that? Because that throw was thrown like shit. The reason why there was pass interference in the first place is the receiver had to stop and start to go back, and Trey White wasn't looking. He didn't turn around.
But here's my question.
He got the interference call.
Well, that's interesting because the play to Mims, that throw didn't look bad. So,
right, but that was what the drive before.
So I'm looking at Bo Nix right here, even when they're at the 11-yard line, and I'm trying to find where his ankle is broke. If you broke your ankle, you are not staying on the field.
No.
So my
Unless
question,
he broke it on that pass when he let it go. Maybe he
yeah.
broke. You know what I mean? Maybe he broke his ankle as he was throwing it when he planted his foot, and that's why it looked like a duck.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna look the last 3 plays up, and then you tell me on which play does it look like he broke his ankle, because I have yet
as
to
someone who has broke their fucking ankle, there ain't no way in hell he's putting any pressure on that fucking play.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly my point. You're not staying on the field for that. I'm sorry.
They lined up pretty fast for that field goal after that pass, so maybe he did. Maybe he just knew, all right, well, I ain't throwing Stidham in. Kick the field goal. We're only 24 yards away. I mean, because they kicked it on what, second down?
No, sir. They ran a play.
Oh, no, they kicked it on first down
when they were at the 9.
Huh.
I'm looking at it. The play right here, they're at the 9-yard line. Right here. And Bo Nix is lined up under center.
So how many more plays did they run? One?
Again, when did he break this ankle? Okay. Regardless of the fact, I'm taking New England because I don't trust Jarrett Stidham at all.
Yeah, no, I don't trust him either. It's
to do anything. So that's one. So I tell you what, if the league, and all time to sound like I'm a conspiracy theorist, if the league, if let's play the game of let's entertain folks who think it's a conspiracy theory against Buffalo. Well, guess what? If it's a conspiracy theory against Buffalo, they just ruined the entire AFC playoffs with that. Because I'm sure that they didn't know that Bo Nix broke his ankle. So now your AFC championship game looks like dog shit. And how many people about to watch that?
I'm not.
Right. It's going to be a murder. I say it's going to be close just because, but it's probably going to be a murder scene.
So you pretty much just blew up your whole entire AFC playoffs with this nonsense. Yeah. And then Bo Nix breaks his ankle. So the game is up at this point. Your whole AFC playoffs is up at this point. And your Super Bowl might even be up at this point because I don't see the AFC beating I don't see the AFC beating the NFC this year.
I don't think either of those teams can beat Seattle or Rams.
Me either. I don't think so.
I don't have any confidence in it. I said it during the game on Sunday. I was like, I have no confidence in any of the AFC teams. Like, I don't. Like, I didn't even really have a lot of confidence going in against us going against, like, the Rams or anything. I mean, just because of the way their defense is this year. Like, that secondary is a monster. So is Seattle's. So is New England's. New England's fucking secondary is monsters. And it's hard to look at our team and know that we were so high up on the pass defense, and knowing that we don't have any fucking all pros on our defense at all. And we got the number what? We had the number 2 or the number 1 pass defense in the league going into that game. And
Well, you do understand why that was, right?
well, it's because everybody wanted to run the ball on us.
Because we were so given the run game up so easily, they didn't have to pass. So that's why we were the number 1 passing offense, passing defense.
And you don't have enough time to run routes in the red zone. Maybe we can finally see a 4-3 defense again in Buffalo.
We'll see what happens.
That'd be nice, huh? Actually have 3 linebackers on the field at one time.
We could be a 3-4. You never know.
I wouldn't mind that either, because we were a 3-4 in Super Bowl seasons too.
Yeah, but we don't have the defensive personnel for a 3-4 at the moment. 4-3, yes, no.
Right. Well, we could. I mean, TJ Sanders is a big boy. Deion Walker's a big boy. Deion Walker with the interception. That was clutch at the right time. That was so clutch. That was literally the only play I got up and fucking screamed my fucking lungs out for. It was that Deion Walker fat man interception. I loved it.
Yeah, but neither one of them are nose tackle 3-4. Like neither one of them are that type of player. Like they'd be better off on the ends at that point.
Yeah, but we're so entrenched in the 4 down linemen that it's either going to be. I don't see us doing a 3-4. I mean, maybe over time, maybe they make some moves. You know what I mean? Trade a couple here, get a real nose tackle or something, maybe. But yeah, no, 4-3 is pretty much where I see us going.
Depending on the coach, and depending on who the coach is, who the defensive coordinator is.
And that's a lot of finagling to do to try and get us from so far entrenched in the way that our roster is built for the 4-2-5. It's easier to change to a 4-3 than try to go get 2 other linebackers to start for you and do a 3-4. Like that's a hard turnaround to do in one season, to change that defense if we were gonna eliminate the four down linemen.
It'd be more. You would take your 3 linebackers that we have now. It'd be Shaq, Milano, and what's his face, and then Rousseau would be your blitzing linebacker.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they used. What was it? What is it? Anderson, guy in Texans. That's what they used him for. That's what Rex Ryan was trying to do. That's what Rex Ryan was trying to do with the wrong player. When we brought Williams in, he was trying to have him go in coverage. Like, man, you don't want Williams going in coverage. That motherfucker destroys quarterbacks. He was trying to do too much at the time with his defensive ends. He was trying to have him go out in coverage and disguise it into a 4-3, into a 3-4. Like, Rex Ryan was trying to do too much shit with guys that just didn't have the talent to go out in coverage. Like, you can't put Williams out in coverage.
Agreed.
And that was the biggest beef that we had, because everybody was like, why is he going in the flats? Like, what the fuck are you doing with Mario Williams putting him in the flats? That motherfucker rushes quarterbacks. And I believe even that season prior, we had the most sacks in the league, like, at the time, or was it the most sacks in franchise history? It was one of the two.
That wasn't with Rex Ryan. That's when the dude before it, when we had Schwartz as our defensive coordinator. That's when we had the most sacks.
And if we were looking for a defensive coach, I would say Schwartz all day.
I still think Brian. I can't think of his name. Miami's old coach, Brian Flores.
Flores is a great defensive coach, but we're not looking for a defensive coach. They're going offense.
I mean, it depends. It depends on who he brings in as offensive coordinator.
It's going to be somebody that we're not even knowing. It's all and it's all going to depend on the coach. The coach is going to want to hire his own staff.
I mean, I keep hearing people talking about the Rams coordinators could possibly get jobs. I wouldn't mind either one of them or Seattle's offensive coordinator. I mean, shit, they're talking about David Webb, Denver's QB coach, coming to be head coach here because he's tight with Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Until it happens, we're gonna have rumors going every which way.
What I saw about with Stagnetti tonight, the way that he coached in that championship game, I like him. I think he's a good fit.
I wouldn't mind it. You got to try and pry him out of college.
Yeah. Well, he's on the top of the world right now, and his phone's probably ringing for like 4 teams, 5 teams. Probably every single team.
You're going to need a splash, a real splash. And it's got to be a splash that's going to convince your audience that they should be paying all this money.
Well, I mean, he's got a championship team in the suitcase right now, just like Switzer had, just like Tomlin had when he first got there. You know what I mean? Like there are coaches. Seifert had it. Like they kind of inherited their teams. I mean, what was the only change with the Cowboys team? They signed Dion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they went and got Switzer. Switzer won a national championship the year prior. And Jerry Jones was like, I want the shiny new toy. And it worked out. Who knows? Maybe that type of situation could work. He wins a national championship. He's technically a proven winner on the college level. I mean, there are people that failed, like Saban. You know what I mean? Like, arguably one of the best college coaches of all time failed when he came to the NFL. But we don't know until they get here. And he took a team that has never had pretty much a winning season in football ever and turned it into an undefeated national champion. With a quarterback that the team that they were playing didn't want. So basically they stuck it to him. So he pretty much stuck it to the whole NCAA. I like it. I like his demeanor. I like the way that he handled himself at halftime when they interviewed him. And I love his response. What are you going to do tonight? I'm going to go out and have a beer. Well, that's exactly what the fucking coach for the Buffalo Bills should probably say to, or would say is, I'm going to go and have a beer at Big Tree Inn. You know what I mean? Like it hit a personal like smirk out of me when I was watching that interview at the end. I'm like, that's a guy that could get along here. And he's got a great attitude. Like he command, like you could tell he has all his people in place where he needed them in that game. And he had command of that team. Ballsy call with the quarterback draw, though. Ballsy to the fullest extent. That touchdown by Mendoza on the quarterback draw on 4th and 5. Holy shit. To see it, like he even talked about it. He was like, I saw the coverage. They ran it the play before. He was like, they were running it again. I called in the audible before they came in, had him run it, said, it's your turn. Okay. I mean, he trusts his quarterback. Yeah, I'm definitely taking the Rams in the NFC game, though.
Yeah,
Whoever wins that game is going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kieran Williams redeemed himself from the fumbles that he had early in the season yesterday. That's for damn sure.
And Charbonnet's out for the year.
Yeah, Charbonnet's not even going to be in the game, so it's all the Kenneth Walker show. It's him or nothing.
I mean, let's not act like Kenneth Walker is not a really good running back.
And right, but he's never carried the full load for a whole game and stayed healthy.
Well, he has to do one game, then he gets 2 weeks to rest and do it again.
Yeah. And then you got Darnold's nursing that oblique injury. I honestly thought that injury was going to give him more issues, but he wasn't forced to make plays in that game because San Francisco couldn't do a damn thing. I looked at my parlays at halftime and I said that's a loser. So, yo, Dre.
Yo.
You really think that it could work with Belichick coming to Buffalo?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Do you think that Bean would hand him over the reins for GM?
Bean better shut the fuck up because he's lucky to still even have a fucking job at this point. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I mean,
flabbergasted.
Because I just can't see him doing both. I can't see him doing director of football operations and being GM. I can't see that man doing that. I can see him being proud and not giving it up. But at some point,
I don't see how he even got promoted. So once again, I don't see how he got promoted. So once again, I feel like he would have to give something up because I don't feel like he's that dude to do two jobs in one, just like Sean McDermott. Same thing. I don't feel like he's the guy who does two jobs in one.
Right.
You get Belichick. Go get Belichick and let him be the GM and let him mold you a team that's going to win the Super Bowl. And let him fix that defense. Let him fix that defense in the playoffs. And let him mentally get after Josh Allen like he would get after Tom Brady, like he used to. Again, you do those two things, you'll be all right. To get Belichick. I'm sorry. I don't see where the issue is. I would be on the phone with Belichick yesterday.
Do you think his age would conflict with the way that the players play now?
No, I don't give a shit about age. I don't want to hear that age shit.
Well, that's
with
age
I mean, comes wisdom. With age comes wisdom. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
No, that's correct.
I
agree.
You give people the right talent anyway. The talent is happily going to supersede a lot of shit anyway because the players got to make the plays anyway. So no, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that age bullshit.
Had to ask, you know what I mean?
No, I understand. I totally understand.
I agree with a lot of stuff that you said in the beginning. Like, and the other thing too, it's like, you know, you guys know the whole season I never really wanted McDermott to be gone until probably about the Eagles game. Then I had enough. Then I had enough, and I was off the McDermott train come that Eagles game. The decisions they made.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Hold on.
That's when I changed my tune.
Hey DJ, you want to know what's so funny? Didn't I tell you that was gonna come back to bite Buffalo?
Yeah.
I told you that was gonna come back to bite them. I told y'all that when he did it. That people talking about some go for two. I'm like, no, you don't. You
right.
Idiot. If they don't lose that game, they don't play fucking Denver. They don't play Denver in the playoffs. Buffalo would have been a 5 seed if you don't lose that game. They would have been a 5 seed. You would have played Pittsburgh. You would have beat Pittsburgh the first round. You'd have played Pittsburgh. Then you would have played New England. Goofies again. Goofies again.
Or we might even have been the AFC's champions.
No, that was already ruled out by then.
I mean,
no, it wasn't ruled out by then. It was ruled out the next week that they wasn't going to be the champs after New England won. It wasn't ruled out after they lost to the the Philly game, but they lost Featon too. And this is why I said I knew that was going to come back to bite them in the ass. And people were like, oh, no. I'm like, you got to be kidding. You got to be shitting.
And the Dolphins must have just gave us everything they had when they beat us. Like, they looked like, because they didn't look like that team the rest of the season, but they must have gave us everything they had for that one game just to beat us.
And I'm going to be honest with you. That's another thing that got him fired, though. McDermott, you lost to Miami the way you did. You lost to Atlanta the way you did. Those losses, those are games you shouldn't lose. Those are games you shouldn't lose. Those should have been business trips. Those should have been business trips and back to the crib. I'm not, again. I told you that Philly game was going to come back and bite them in the ass. And sure enough, that's the first thing I thought of after Denver event. I said, yo, I wonder how many people now would have went for 2 against Philly now.
Right.
Goofies.
But after that game, I was off the McDermott train. After that, I said, all right, I've seen enough. Like,
yeah,
again,
you know what I mean?
And that's when I was just like, and you know what? Dre and Andy been saying McDermott's got to go all season. At that point, I totally was on board. And I was like, all right, let's see how these playoffs shake out. And the other thing, too, it's like, all right, I absolutely my opinion is, yes, did Josh lose us that game this week? Yes, he lost us the game. I will agree with that. He absolutely is the cause and effect of the play on the field, and the decisions that he was making led to us losing that game. I don't care about the James Cook football, because you should have just kept giving him the fucking ball. Like, I don't care. He fumbled. Okay, he's still the number 1 running back. He's still the rushing champ. You still feed him the fucking ball. After that fumble, they stopped fucking giving him the ball in the first half. And then we have all this fucking hoopla, fucking stupid shit. The fumble, with 20 seconds left. Like, Josh, go to fuck down. Slide. Fucking slide. Like, this isn't your first day. Slide. Don't try to turn around and do all kinds of crazy shit. You got 20 seconds on the board, and it's the divisional playoff. And when I saw him in the beginning of the game and I saw his eyes bloodshot, I knew he threw up probably about 3-4 times in that locker room before that game, probably. And I didn't see Josh Allen of the playoffs the last 4 seasons. I saw Josh Allen that is a deer in headlights from Houston 6-7 years ago. That's the Josh I saw in the beginning of the game, and I was nervous the whole fucking game. And on top of it, the rest of it, nobody can really blame him, because he didn't do anything really wrong the rest of the playoffs that we lost, because of the fact that, like, he kept us in those games. Like, it was our defensive calls on the other side of the ball the previous seasons. This and the first season he was in the playoffs, and this season is probably the only ones that you can probably pin on him. The rest of it was coaching. And that's McDermott's ultimate downfall. Your coaching throughout the season lost you the job. Not the job that you did in the Denver game. That didn't cost him his seat. That didn't cost him his job. The coaching decisions that he made throughout the season cost him his job. And whatever the fuck's going on between them two in the front office, I don't care. It's none of my business. I'm a fan. I just want to cheer for my team. Get this shit figured the fuck out. Go get a fucking wide receiver, for Christ's sake.
Not according to your new football operations guy. Y'all didn't need a wide receiver. Remember, 30
Yeah, they'll take a guard.
game.
Yeah, go get a fucking wide receiver. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, you were on to something when you got Diggs and he came in. Like, and then that shit fucking went out the window real quick.
Well, the thing is they got Diggs and said, okay, we're good, and then didn't keep drafting wide receivers. Okay, Gabe Davis and Isaiah Hodgins. and then we didn't draft another wide receiver above the 6th round. Like, what the fuck was that?
Right, like who is the kid? Like, you know what I mean? Like, perfect example. Who is the kid that we drafted 4 years ago? Was his name Tyreek? It was like Tyrique. Was it like Tyreek Stevenson or something? Is that who it was?
Oh, I know you, Stevenson. I just can't remember his first name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, I want to see what this kid can do, and he never got it in the field. And then the other thing too, it's like we don't give these rookies the shot at starting. When was the last time Sean McDermott clearly started a rookie? His first season, first game. I don't think it had ever happened, did it?
I mean, Josh got to start as a rookie.
Not his first game, though. Like, not out the gate. I don't think not one rookie ever started right out the gate for Buffalo, except maybe Ed Oliver. And even he had spot duty his rookie season. Rousseau didn't even start his rookie season. You know what I mean? He was in spot duty. Like, none of these rookies that we've ever brought in have ever just been like, all right, it's your position. It's yours to lose. But you see all these other coaches throwing their rookies in. You know what I mean? Like, if you draft a rookie, you know what I mean, in the first or second round, essentially they're your starters. And this is the same sentiment that, you know, other people have been saying all along is, okay, well, we're not getting the best out of our rookies. Well, you're not giving them a fucking shot until year 3. Like, as a starter. Like, James Cook wasn't even a full-time starter his first season. He was splitting time with whoever was back there. You know, he didn't literally become the fucking bell cow until what? This is year 4 now?
Something like that.
You could have started giving him the fucking ball every fucking down 2 years ago. Dalton Kincaid. Brought him along slowly year 1. No, dude. He's like a slot receiver in a tight end body. Put him out on the fucking field. Don't wait till year 3 to start utilizing him. I don't give a shit about the injury last year. You still didn't use him the way that he was supposed to be used.
They haven't used them this year how they were supposed to use them either.
Right. Like, you have all these guys that are like, you draft them for specific reasons, but you're not starting them right away. And you're hurting, like, he hurt the team by doing that. In my opinion, like, you draft, like, because everybody's always, oh, he doesn't draft. Well, we don't even give these guys a shot till year 3 to start. That mentality's got to go bye-bye. Because these boys are ready to play year 1. Jalen Carter proved that. Nakobe Dean proved that. Jihad Campbell proved that for the Eagles. You know what I mean? Like, those were all year 1 guys. And then they won a chip last year. Cooper DeJean. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you draft them and, you know, in their early rounds, fucking start them. Even when Maxwell Hairston was fully healthy, you didn't put him out there as a starter until like week 11, week 14 even. Like, you drafted him to start because we needed corners. Put him the fuck out there. And when he did go out there, he performed. I don't really remember him getting beat, you know, deep for any like specific reason or loss. Like, I mean, maybe he gave up a couple catches here and there during the season, but he didn't get toasted. You compare him to Trayvon Diggs, there's no comparison. Hairston, in my mind, like, it's the same speed. All that Trayvon Diggs has is height. I mean, and they caught him. Another team's garbage is another team's treasure. Yeah, it was a shitty situation. I mean, even my girl that just started watching football this year was like, they fired McDermott, kept Bean. Like, huh? Like, I'm waking up, wiping the cold out of my eye at like 10:30 this morning, and my girl's like, man, they fired McDermott, kept beat. And she's talking about when she's watching the game on Saturday, because she woke up like maybe third quarter, and she's watching the game, and even she said, what person that's literally been starting to watch football this whole season says that was a catch? I know. I was like, but we can't do nothing about it. And she's, you know what I mean? And she was so distraught, like it was a bad. I'm like, I know it was a bad call. It happens all season long. Even a fair weather fan knew that was a catch.
Yep.
They got to get the calls right, man. They got to get them right.
Gotta do something.
If not, start checking their fucking bank records. I think I let all of it out. I was holding that in pretty much all day.
All right. With that being said, 3 hours. Good job, gentlemen.
Yep.
Pleasure, sir. Pleasure.
I think it's been another good week.
Always, always. Another week down in the books. Another week, Yogi talking about rings.
Yep. All right, y'all. It's been real. Another week in the books.
Yes, sir. Oh, Andre, wrestling talk. When's that start?
Next Sunday.
Yeah. Is that like, what is next Sunday? Is that the Royal Rumble?
It'll be next Sunday, 7:30.
What day's the Royal Rumble?
I gotta
Saturday?
check.
I think in February.
Or is it at the end of January?
Yeah, the Royal Rumble is not until like 2 weeks from now.
Okay, so that's perfect if we start this week. That'd be great. I love talking some wrestling.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people
So
excited.
that's gonna be
coming
that's
back.
gonna be
Sunday.
7. It's gonna be 7
7:30.
o'clock on Sundays.
7:30.
7:30?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm on the road, so yeah, you got my full attention.
Absolutely. Can't wait. We'll do NXT Raw, SmackDown reviews, and then you guys can talk any other wrestling. I think we want to come up with a format, maybe do some wrestling trivia, yada yada yada.
Yeah. Did you see AJ Styles where he's going? He's going back home.
For a match, it's not like he's staying in TNA.
Well, he's gonna make a run on TNA for that title with the skinny kid that just fought for the U.S. title the other day.
You talk about Leon Slater?
Yes, I love him. I love him. He's so charismatic. His moves are crazy.
The youngest
like
in
him.
charge.
I like him. I like him. He's very good. He is a very good wrestler.
Yeah.
And he's entertaining. He's got that it factor.
You said turn it on.
All right, cool. Well, I say I'll see y'all on Sunday, man.
Turn it on.
I'll see you soon.
All right, y'all.
All right, man. I'll see you later, brother.
It's been real.
Yes, sir.
Good.